step on the silver lining, yeah. And when I swing by, I'll fling away your troubles, yeah. When I swing by, you'll shine. And I know that life can often be a struggle, but you'll soon be feeling fine when I swing by. And I know it's not easy, so much is gone. But keep growing, keep dreaming, and go pass it on. And when I swing by, I'll fling away your troubles, yeah. When I swing by, you'll shine. And I know that life can often be a struggle, but you soon be feeling fine when I swing by. When I swing by. Oh yeah, here I go. Oh, here I go.
Hello everyone, this is Gregor, welcome to the stream, and today rocking a new haircut and an old game. Again, more Outcast. I had a lot of fun on Sunday with this, so I kind of want to go back and see what else has changed, because honestly, I've seen a few of like the changes that they've done, and I'm very curious to see how those play out in like subsequent areas. This is gonna also be like the first stream that I've had with my stream deck, so now I can actually do my scene changes and like call out like chat commands and stuff. All without having to type stuff in chat. It's like kind of loud. Huh. It's suddenly like way lower. It's almost like as if like the options don't take like action until you've like messed with them. Maybe like the game loads them. I don't know. It's weird. So yeah, okay. Last time.
Are you reading?
Oh god, what?
Anyone hear this?
Wolf, is that you?
Cutter, thank God.
Yeah, I forgot that this
alive.
happens
Where
as
are
well.
the others?
Say again, Wolf, you're breaking up.
Cutter, these things attacked and took me something. Know where I am.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I don't know where I am.
I can
Where are
see
you?
Sand, a city. There's a structure like a pyramid. Please hurry.
Just hold tight. I'm on the way. Are the others with you?
I only found. Think. Oh no! Coming again, Slade.
Wolf?
Voice acting maybe is like not
God
as
damn,
on
these
point
high-tech
as it
pieces
should
of
be.
crap.
Let me lower the voice volume as well. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see, because the next region that we're going to after I'm like done with like the one side quest that I kind of wanted to do, is traditionally the region where I get lost the most, because it's just basically like a huge sprawling city full of kind of samey like, you know, geometry structures. It's kind of like a flat sandy place, I guess. And I'm curious about two things. First of all, are the higher fidelity graphics gonna make things easier for me to navigate? And two, does the overlay map, where you actually can see like everyone's like names and stuff, I wonder if that's gonna help, because a lot of the let's call them difficulties of navigating that area are due to, well, I mean, you've seen how the characters look. They all look the same. In the original version, even more so, because the textures weren't as sharp either. So at this point, I'm kind of wondering, maybe like better graphics and also the addition of map markers and stuff like that, that will be enough to you know, maybe shave off an hour or two of aimless wandering from what I've usually been doing in the vanilla version of this game. If not, that's fine, but I do kind of hope that's going to be the case. Because honestly, it becomes very annoying by the end of the game. Being in, oh god, what's the... I forget what that area is called. It's like Talanzar? Or, oh, I don't remember. I'm sure it's not Okasankar because that's the fish area. That's like the water level, basically. So that wouldn't be actually it. Ranzar is the tutorial area at the very start of the game. So that's not it either. I'm just like trying to remember. And at this point, honestly, it's not coming back to me. But I know for sure that the game will tell us multiple times as soon as we go there. Yeah, I'm just like at this point I'm just doing like a final round of this area because we were not coming back here for a very long time. I think basically you're meant to go behind that barrier at the 3 or 4 mon out of 5 that you collect. So that would be like 60 to 70% through the game. Where you're basically sent back here in order to save. I don't know if anyone was on stream last time. The tutorial guy, Jan or whatever his name is. He basically gets captured and taken behind the barriers here, and like the whole thing is that you need to go rescue him. Also, I probably need to be very careful here. Because I don't actually remember how exactly it is that you're meant to like grab all of these. Like, am I meant to be going from like stick to stick? Because that one over there I can probably get, but the next one is behind the barrier, so I'm thinking it's probably a good idea to start like from... Oh, fuck. Oh, there we go. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the map and not at like the rapidly like sinking cutter slate in my like in my you know, viewport. Okay, this is the one I was trying to get to. It's like the big horde that you get. So I'm just gonna save here because I might be having a few difficulties actually getting through, like so. But let's see, I think it's like this way might be safer. I think we can head for this like lighter patch. Nope. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Trying to like reverse engineer my way out of this. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Blech. See how many times I die. Well, ain't this gonna be fun? Now, I think the unfortunate thing here is that I've actually like paved over my save. So we're gonna have to really trial and error this. Oh, there we go. Okay. This was like the way out. Now, if I had been clever about this, which I definitely wasn't, there are a series of, there we go, the F-links. So these three things are basically teleporters. You drop them at your feet and then you get like a little doohickey, and like if you see like they all have like different marks. It's like the three horizontal lines, the three vertical lines, and the square one, and you get like a different activator, I guess, for each. And the basic idea is like wherever you drop them, you can then just like press the thing, and it will bring you back to wherever it is that you dropped it. They are kind of limited in functionality, mainly because you can only use them in the region that you're in. Like the moment you leave a region, the activation thingamajig stops working until you go back into that region, and you basically leave it behind until you return to pick it up. So they are limited region, limited use, but they do save a lot of time if you know you're gonna need to backtrack between places. Honestly, I never used them when I played the original version of this game, mainly because I forget. But there are a few occasions where you're gonna have to go back to a quest giver, or you're gonna have to, revisit an NPC or a location with a key that you need to get in some other place. So it saves some time in those cases. Like if I had been clever, I would have, at the previous stream, I would have placed one at each of the smaller like temples, so I wouldn't have to, backtrack a whole bunch, or do a lot of back and forth generally. When I was trying to solve the what's it called, the essence stone puzzle. Boss, overseer. You're not the boss of me. That's funny. Hello. You die. Oh, holy shit, did I? I did. Oh, that was like a TNT thingamajig there, and I may or may not have wantonly shot at its direction and blew it up. In my defense, it looked very, very cool, and I also didn't mean to do it, so, there's that. And I think this is like the pool that goes back to Ranzar, right? Yes? Yes, there we go. There's a pool over there. I don't actually need to do anything here at the moment. Although, a few supplies here and there are good. Because honestly, while this area is decently sized, I guess, it's also by far the smallest of the main areas that you get to do. Like, I managed to more or less finish this in one stream, but that's not going to be the case for the next areas. Especially the next one. I'm going to say Talanzar. It might not be that. But, if I've gotten the name wrong, apologies in advance. But, like, Talanzar, especially, is kind of designed to be kind of, like, weaved into the story. So, you're kind of, like, meant to return there like a hub more than anything. Because that's where all the shops are. That's where all the kind of multi-part quests are. That's where all the main plot happens. Like, a big chunk of it happens in there, and you're basically meant to go there, then visit the other locations, come back and resupply, move on the main story a little bit, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's very easy to get lost, and it also takes a lot of time to get through. So I'm basically gonna use most of everything that I'm picking up at the moment. So I'd much rather just like waste 5 or 10 more minutes and, get everything, or almost everything, than have to kind of like, you know, spend money and effort later on to craft more material supplies. You know, while I'm... Oh, Kragit's quest. Achievement. Is it like an achievement to kill the spider dudes? Okay. That's fine. But yeah, that's like mostly why I'm not just like rushing into the next area. And that's why I kind of had to cut my stream a bit shorter yesterday, on Sunday. Because there is like one more side quest that I can do here, which is at the village. I need to find, what's his name, Zalinas again. And once I've done that, do a short escort quest, and that should be it for this area at least. Then I'm like free to proceed through the portal here. Here, yes, which is the one that goes to Talanzar. Yes, like that icon. There's the major hub city, more or less. Oh, there we go. There's the guy. Excuse me.
Can I see you for a second? Zolas sent me. He said he's been waiting forever for you to send him his next Twanha.
Did I forget again?
Oh my.
I just hate taking them out to the fields to see them working.
Yeah, it breaks my heart.
Would you take it out there for me, Ulukai? I would be grateful if you did.
Yeah.
If I have to.
I get an achievement for it, so
thank
fine.
you, Ulukai.
What do I have?
I will give you this gi. As long as you hold it in your hand, the Twanha will follow you. But if it gets scared away by fighting, then you will have a hard time finding it.
Damn, that geese.
Let's see, while we're at it, I'm gonna like test a few commands in chat.
Where is
Lovely.
this Twanha?
That works.
The Twanha you need is in the pen near the Okriana da
That's so nice. I have like all the commands here on buttons, customizable buttons. That's just so nice. But yeah, in case I hadn't mentioned it already, I may have because I'm like very excited about it. I ended up getting a Stream Deck when it was on sale on Sunday. So, come on. Now we need to do a very, 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 very slow escort, where we wait for that thing to catch up with us and try not to get it stuck between, you know, everywhere. But yeah, like we went to like the nearby mall on Sunday with the missus because she had like some stuff that she wanted to return or something. And while I was bored, I visited the local electronics store at the mall, which also happens to be the official, I guess, reseller or like supplier of Elgato products. Fun fact: this is actually where I got my key lights for like 50% off, which was really good at the time. And as I was kind of like idly browsing, I noticed that they were having a clearance sale. I don't know this for sure, but I assume it's because they are trying to get rid of the older models of the Stream Deck, because like a Mark II something or another is about to be released or was released recently. At any rate, they were having a sizable discount on it. It was like something to the amount of like 60%, and that came down to a very reasonable 80 euros. So yeah, I actually went and got myself a Stream Deck. I spent like most of yesterday, like evening, kind of trying to set it up. I don't really have a lot of fancy. Oh wait, where's that thing going? Come on. I don't have like a lot of fancy automations on. It's just like basically changing the scenes, controlling the lights. Have like a few automations for shoutouts and raids. My chat commands. Few ban/timeout things, because thankfully I've not really had to use those that much, but you know, better safe than sorry. and toggles for the microphone and audio, so I can now, for example, cut out the sound to the stream and bring it back. Aha! Hopefully. So yeah, it's basically that for now, and I'm like quite happy about it. Like eventually, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna think like more unique things to add to it, or not. But it does like save a lot of time, because up until now I either had to tab out of a game to do these things. I need to ask him where's Zolas.
Can you help
So yeah,
me?
I
I'm trying
actually
to find
either had to
Zolas.
like tab out to do
That is
things,
him, right there.
or I oh god, that's him over there. But yeah, when you talk to people, you put things away, so this thing is not following me anymore until I take the little sweat sock out. But yeah, as I was saying, I either had to tab out or I had to basically use like very convoluted keyboard shortcuts that I maybe don't have the keyboard real estate for, I guess. Or at least I could do without. Where's the thing? Come on.
Hey, Zolas, I got something for you.
You brought it. But I do not understand. Where is Salinas?
He didn't want to do it.
Not only is his essence crazy, but lazy as well.
I don't mean to interrupt, but you want...
Yes,
Yes, may you have it.
Please, take it before the stench kills me.
I have rewards now.
thank you, Urukai.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
I must start work.
Oh, I have seen like a few other like useful things. There's like a death counter for like games that you can actually like tab it to add, and it outputs to like a text file. Oh, more achievements. Do I actually get like anything else? Also, I just remembered there's a thing I never did in the original because I always forgot, and that is to try and blow these up. Well, not like that, but let's see if I can make it in time. So normally this is something that you would do a lot later in the game where it doesn't matter anymore. Remember at the... Wait. Why can I not drop it? Oh no, does it have to be here? Oh, that sucks. Let me try it like this. So, at the start of like the first time you come close to this area, there's like a quest, basically. Although it's not actually a quest, it's more kind of like a bonus interaction that you can do in the game. There's this like explosion the first time you get close to the canals, and you can see a guy blow up a few of the well, like one of the boats, basically, that goes between the ports. And he kind of tells you that, oh, I've kind of run out of, you know, maybe I've kind of run out of dynamite, and maybe you want to finish the job. And basically the idea is that, like, later on in the game, when you get the grenade launcher, mostly, because, you know, it's kind of hard to do otherwise, you can actually come back and blow up the rest of the boats. Now, I'm not actually sure, like, oh god, I'm in the piranha mode. God, ugh. I'm not sure this interaction actually matters at all, because the soldiers themselves never actually use the boats. There's like one thing. By the time you end up getting the grenade launcher weapon, which is like the LN something or another, you'd probably be like well beyond this part of the game. And I don't actually think that like even like the game. Oh, it's an achievement about it. Boat blast. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, but it doesn't actually matter though. That's the annoying thing. Because by the time you get the grenade launcher, you are done with this area in like a long time. The soldiers themselves never really like use the boats themselves, so it doesn't actually matter at all whether you like blow them up or not. It never affects the game in any positive or negative way, outside of you maybe being a bit like more inconvenienced, like making your way across the banks. And yeah, I don't know, like the game really acts as if it's kind of like doing like a wink wink nudge nudge kind of thing. Hey, wouldn't it be great if you blew those up, if you've got the explosives? That'd be amazing. Give it a try. Wink wink nudge nudge. There's like literally no point in doing that. I guess in this version there is a point if you're getting an achievement for it, but from like a gameplay perspective, there's no reason that you would want to do that. Like you get no benefit outside of maybe, you know, enjoying a few more explosions if that's your thing. So yeah, I think it's time to move on to slightly less lush areas, like slightly, maybe you know, a bit. Oh, and I was just talking about the teleporters. I forgot to drop one. God damn it. I forgot to drop a teleporter at the village. I knew I was gonna backtrack and I still forgot. Ah. God damn it. Oh, right. There's like also an event about the pyramid.
Do you know anything about a large pyramid in the middle of a city?
Yes, that sounds like Okriana, the city in the region of Talanzar.
So it was Talanzar. There's also another event.
Why were
What's
you
this one?
waving to me?
But you destroyed all the boats to the
Oh.
Temple Fae. This means all soldiers will have.
Wait,
very hard
you
time
do get a
getting
reward
into
for
or out of
this.
the Temple Fae. You did a good thing, I believe.
Oh. Jeez, and we get like more explosives and like more ammunition.
What is it?
That I never did this in the original. I'm like actually surprised at this point. Again, like I would always wait until I got the well, the LN 500, I think, but the grenade launcher anyway. And then I would kind of like do this as an afterthought whenever I came back to do the area behind the barrier. So yeah, I never knew that you actually get a reward for blowing this up. A reward of what looked like ammunition, I guess, for the SMG shotgun thingy, the UZA blah blah blah. I think you get like another stick of dynamite, and I'm not exactly sure what the third thing was. It was like a square-ish thing. Oh, you know, it might have been money. Although money is like technically the icon for money is like a small pouch. So what was it? There was like a dynamite, right? There were also... Oh, you know, it might have been ammunition for something else. Let's see, how do you get the... It might have been ammunition, like the oblong one was kind of the ammunition for the Uzi SH1. I think the other one might have been for the like the grenade launcher. None of which I have at the moment. But this game happily gives you ammunition for stuff that you're gonna get like 10 hours down the line, and I don't mind. Technically, I could go get it right now if I remembered which vendor sells it, because like all of the weapons except the pistol you need to buy off of merchants.
Are you finished yet?
I am.
So basically, the city that I'm going to now, Kriana, that's basically where all the vendors are at, and all of them are gonna be, oh, I could give this to you to help you in your quest, but I'm a merchant. That means I need to rob you blind. Please give me like 1,000,000 Zorkins to buy it off of me. Basically, they're like selling you your own gear. And I'm pretty sure the game acknowledges that well at some point. Like, there's like a lot of kind of like remarks that Cutter Slate does during like all of those interactions. Okay, I think I'm like quite done with this area, so it's time to finish this and move on to the next bit. Just gonna change my save slot for a moment, and off we go. The game crashed. Wait, what? Oh no! The game crashed. Why? I don't get that. Oh, wait. It didn't even keep my save, did it? No, it did. Look at that. Shamazar. 10:01 p.m. That's weird. Okay, fuck it. Let me give it like another try. I'm not gonna jump this time around. No, it crashed again. What? Oh, this is weird. God, give me just a moment to check this out. Verify integrity of game cache. Oh. Yeah, I don't get this. Oh, yeah, I guess it says to verify the game cache. Verify integrity of game files. Okay, let's see. Oh, while we're doing this, how's everyone doing today? Is it gonna download something? 0 of 1 items complete. Yep, it's gonna download something. Oh, I wonder what it is. Yep. Verify integrity of Steamworks. All 687 files validated successfully. Huh. I'm like quite curious to see what's going on here. It's also kind of weird. It picks my my second to last like autosave instead of the manual save that I did. Oh. Okay. Now it's loading. Hey, Talanzar, we made it. Woo! Yeah, so this is different. Also very sandy.
Hello.
Good moon to you, Ulukai. Is this your first time here?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm new in town. Got a place a man can tie up his horse, maybe throw down a tall one, see some sights?
I do not.
Sorry, just blowing off a little steam. Yes, I just arrived.
Yes, well, you will find that there are many things to be found here. Be
Yes,
careful
there
where you
are
move
many,
inside the
many
city,
things to be
Ulukai.
found.
The souls.
We'll see.
I must leave now. My essence is in danger. I have been stealing the key.
You gonna be okay?
We Guardians are a quick group of Talans, Ulukai. We have to.
Yeah, okay. He'll just like run off now through the portal. I love the animation though. Like, look at that. There's like a. Zoom. They've actually added new like effects to the whole thing. So yeah, basically this is kind of like the large hub city. Look at this, like sizable, right? There's like 8 different regions in the area. Basically there's 8 let's call them sectors, I guess. And as you can see, there's like a lot of guards as well, so I'm gonna have to be careful to not fuck it up.
Ulukai, speak with me, please.
Oh, okay. What's up?
What's wrong?
There was a strange being here. Skin darker than yours.
Yeah, that's Marion Wolf.
Marion, where is she?
She was being brought in by the soldiers, but she escaped them. The entire city is under alert.
Hey, Millie
and the
Mage.
soldiers
Hi, how's it
trying
going?
to
How are we
find
doing
her.
today?
You will have to
As on the
hide
portal,
and
that's in
find
this
her before
integration hole. Let me
Who would know where she is?
You should
test
find
something out on
Charles
you then.
Socrates. He would know.
Ah, yes. There we go. I can shout you out from the Steam Deck. I love this.
What is this?
How are we
place?
doing today? How's it going?
Welcome to the city of Akriana, the only city left in the region
So
of
is that like a new
You need to
emote?
find a merchant or buck.
Tell me about these taxes you pay.
When it comes to speaking of taxes, Zut is the Taran to see. He gives them to Feyran, but I know he would rather not have this job.
Tried for a while. I don't think I've
Tell
ever
me
seen you
about
use it though.
Opriana.
It
It is a grand city, no?
That's like a cool one. It's like a lion, I guess. Hold on. Yes. I think that's a lion. Actually, I think that's like a. That's like the. What are they called from Final Fantasy? I guess. Are they? No. It's your blue lion. Yeah.
Anything you can tell me about?
Anyway, I'm just gonna like breeze
Tell
through
me
all
what-
of these, cause there's a lot of exposition to be had every
What
time
can
you
you-
get to like a new area.
Can
So
Is-
I'm just gonna get all the
What?
info, cause I already know generally where it is that I need to
What?
go. So
What?
now I'm just gonna
Could you?
get all the info so that the character knows them as well.
What can you tell me?
Talents
Yeah,
are...
I remember that because
a bu-
like that's the character that you have like all the classes on, like all the
How many
level
bots are
60s and 70s and 80s or whatever.
Which bot?
You are in...
Okay, so basically this is Okriana. This is the big like kind of like capital city in this game. It's separated into 8 box or like 8 like districts maybe. Yeah, those are so good. I'm definitely gonna like talk to you about some art related stuff next month when I can actually afford them again. Maybe you can help out. Oh, come on. But yeah, this city is like separated into like 8 different districts. Each one is themed around a particular like product that they're manufacturing, I guess. Not referring to next month. Oh yeah, you're like doing the art fight thing as well, right? I think. Wait, medical supplies? Where's that? But anyway, sorry, I'm just like all over the place today. 8 districts. Each one is themed around a specific type of like product that they're selling. There's like the meat quarter, the fish quarter. There's the fruits quarter. There's like the nope. There's like the pottery quarter. Anyway, there's like a lot of different ones. And each one has their own NPCs, their own merchants, their own side quests. There's a lot of things that you can loot both in the buildings and on the rooftops. So, yeah. It's probably not gonna be like uncommon that I have to go around a lot of places in order to get everything. I'm gonna try and like take it slow because there's a lot of useful things to be gotten, especially the keys. The keys are the most important things because those are the ones that open the tax. God, I guess coffers they're called in this game. And that's like a lot of money just like lying around there. Maybe with a few guards around it, but we don't really care about those. Well, not for long anyway. Wish I could just like punch these and not have to shoot them. Because I think I'm actually like freaking out the NPCs. Okay, and it does look like we also get their names. So long as we're like close enough to them. Also, yeah, did you hear that like voice clip? Like, come get your sacred objects. That's the audio cue that we're looking for all the vendors. Like, if it's anything like the original, all 8 of them, I think there's like total of 8 in this city. All 8 of them have like the exact same voice line, and they all sell different parts of your loadout. Some of them have weapons, some of them have upgrades, some of them have, you know, med kits and ammunition and stuff like that. There's like things in there as well. Like those spiders. I hate those spiders. I should be paying like a closer look at the rooftops here. But yeah, so what's up? Are you streaming tonight? Out of curiosity. Not that I'm like looking for people to raid afterwards, but no, I'm just kidding. I'm just like curious, and I've been talking about the quarters in this town for a solid 10 minutes. So, you know, anything is better than like keep going. Oh, just eating. Food. I could do like a bit more food. Okay, so let's see. I think like when I usually replay this game, because I've like not this one, like the original of this. Like one of the first things I will do is I will head to like the corners of the map, but it's like the little barracks. Like if you see that like in that corner and in that corner, there's like a pretty big concentration of red dots, which are like basically the soldiers, right? So I would normally go at those immediately after entering, because that's also kind of, you know, you clear those out, and it gives you a lot more leeway for later on in the game. Also, I'm kind of like noticing, like in the original version of the game. What the? No, don't. You just like clip that for later. Okay, I think I may have glitched it slightly. You know, just a bit. uh, okay, I use the med kit now. That was fun, I guess. In a oh my god, I almost died kind of way. But sure. But you know, generally what I would try to do is clear out the hostiles first, because they don't actually respawn in this area until you've gone up to like a specific part of the game. And that's actually important because I'm gonna have to like backtrack into this area a lot throughout the game. So the faster I clear it out, the easier I make my life for like later on. Now that being said, I should probably also be a bit careful because I don't want to actually hit any of the NPCs, mainly because they sell me things, which is, you know, the major consideration, but also because there's like a reputation system in the game. In the original, you couldn't really see it, but in this one, I guess they have it here in analytics. The reputation bar is there. And the higher that gets, the cheaper the stuff you can buy is. So I do want to be slightly careful so that I don't, you know, maim or kill any of the friendly NPCs here. At least not repeatedly. If I do it like once or twice, it's fine. There should be, at any rate, enough side content, I guess. Side quests, like assistance, thingamajigs. Basically, there's like enough content in the game to max you out and then some. So that you can kind of get away with killing maybe 1, 2, maybe like 5 or 6 like innocent bystanders. Okay, now we need to clear that. That is the second Daoka. This is like where we'll be leaving after we're done with like the first round of quests here. That's like the place there. Okay, I need to wait for them to come to me. If they will. Oh, he's being sneaky, isn't he? The jerk. Also, they seem to have like removed one of like the more annoying things that like the original had. So, if you've never played this, it might sound like a weird thing to notice, but in the original, there was like a small chance when you killed an enemy that if you left them at like a very like specific, I guess, amount of health. I don't know exactly how the game determined that. They would not die immediately. They would kind of like just like drop on the ground and kind of like start trying to crawl away, I guess. And you wouldn't actually get loot out of them until they died. So you either had to like waste more ammunition in order to finish them off, which is kind of grim. Yeah, this is for Okasankar. You would either have to like use up a bit more ammo to kind of like finish them off, or wait until they died off from their wounds before you could loot them. I guess they removed that in this version. I think that's probably like the right call. Not just because it saves time, but also because it's like not very heroic having to mercy kill your downed opponents. So yeah, I'd much rather not having to do that. Oh, there's one of the outposts. So allow me, in this case, I have a key, don't I? I have 8 keys. Never mind. Wow. Where did I get like all these keys? Wait, doesn't really matter because like the whole point is that I get all the cool loot that's in here, including ammunition, all the tools that I've not been using. Lots of stuff, actually. Lots of fun stuff that hopefully I'm never gonna have to use. But if the need arises, I'd much rather have them and not use them rather than not have them at all. Also, hey Goshi, hi, how's it going? How are we doing today? How's this week finding you? I guess. I tried to be jolly there. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm doing okay. The stuff that hasn't been great still isn't great, but you know, I'm at least like slightly less tired at this point, so there's that. Holy shit, did I just like blow up the TNT that he was holding? I did. Huh, okay. And I hope I didn't kill anyone by accident. Because, you know, I kind of need those NPCs. Good grief. There's like those guys up there. Oh wait, this is like the other barracks. Wait, did I already make it all the way around? I did. Nice. Cool. Okay, so this is where we need to do like some fancy sniping, because these guys are fast. High level energy source. When it says high level energy source, this is like a big fight coming up, because it means there's like a lot of either high level enemies or like a lot of low level enemies. Yeah, there's like the mid level ones. The red tunics are the mid level enemies with like a lot of health. Those don't really do that much damage. However, they do take a lot of damage. They're like unfortunately quite sturdy. And this is the one point of the game where I'm kind of annoyed that we don't have the first person mode anymore. Because the enemy's AI is not good at taking cover, if like you can clearly see. So in like first person mode, it's a lot easier to kind of just, you know, take pot shots at them, snipe them from around corners, or, you know, just like juke them out, I guess. Which isn't quite a thing in this version, since we don't really have like a first person mode anymore to fall back on. Like, it's entirely possible to clear this outpost from, you know, one of the corners here. And they never really quite like grasp the idea of like flanking me or forcing me to move out of cover. Also, clearing this gives me like a lot of breathing room, because what ends up happening in the rest of the city, if the guards see you, they're gonna like do like this whole like horn blow thing. It's gonna be like this like kind of thing. And if there's guards in one of the nearby barracks, they're gonna try and reinforce the enemies. But if I come and kill them all at the start, before kind of like nip it in the bud kind of thing, to play a trumpet. I mean, doesn't actually like ever show them playing the trumpet or anything, you know, but they do kind of like have a horn or something that they use to summon reinforcements. Also, they seem to have taken away the ability to jump while you're aiming. Defeat soldiers for Zot. I have no idea what that is. I just got an achievement. Tell me though that the music isn't awesome. Like I love like this whole like orchestral thing. It's very dramatic. Like I'm not sure like which orchestra they tapped for this, but it's like a. I think it might have been like the New York Symphonic Orchestra that they commissioned to like do the soundtrack for this. You know what? Fuck that. I'm just like gonna do it the cheap way. Moscow. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. So the nice thing is, like the guy that like is like kind of like peppering the area with grenades, he's actually hurting his own dudes more than me. Although I'm probably gonna have to be a bit more careful with my bullets, because I'm already a bit too low. There's like 4 more enemies, 5. Oh, there's like ammunition in the pyramid. Damn. Okay, there goes the boss. Oh, it's like ammunition here, right? Yes, there is. Okay. So by the way, these enemies that I'm fighting, this is like half their health at the moment. Because if you remember, we already kind of like taken away their food production in the previous area. So their default health is actually double of what it is at the moment. Like 8 bullets. That's gonna be enough. Imagine if it's not. Gonna have to punch it out with the guy. There we go. 6 bullets left. I had like 400 at the start of the encounter, I guess. God. And I'm like definitely not making it all back just by looting here, because like I also picked a lot of bullets. I think I may have just like used upwards of like a 500 or so. That's fine, because now we get to enjoy this area a bit more leisurely than I would normally. Okay, let's see. There's bound to be stuff up here. Plain said dump. I mean, I don't know about dump specifically, but it is a bit weird. So there is actually like some backstory to this area. This wasn't meant to be like are the shops? Oh, they're like all around the regions. Like all of these names that you see, they're all like merchants. They're like people that like will sell me weapons and stuff. 0 stars on TripAdvisor. You're harsh. Damn. I wouldn't want you in my shop. But yeah, sorry. What was I saying? So there's like there is like a backstory to this area, and it's basically that this didn't always used to be desert. The lore of it, the lore that, by the way, I've been skipping because I've already heard, and it's kind of like taking way too long. Is that originally this was kind of like as green, or maybe even like greener than Shamazar, which was like the previous area. But when the big bad Feyran arrived here, he did something or another. I'm not sure exactly what. Like apparently he angered the gods or something like that. Which the game doesn't really like ever go into much depth on, but like he did something and threw the area out of balance, and like all the vegetation kind of died. And what replaced it was basically endless sandstorms, which buried everything in sand. And in fact, like the place that we're on is not actually like the ground floor of the area normally, because all of that is buried beneath like tons of sand. Like, I guess the idea here is that because of the... Well, there's like a spoiler thing I'm not gonna spoil yet. But because of the circumstances in which the big bad kind of appeared, like this whole area kind of like got like destabilized or something. And that threw... Oh, fuck. Why does this one have crackets in it? But yeah, the area got destabilized basically and became like a whole, like, kind of like a huge sand pit, more or less. You gonna die already? I'm out. Oh, that's not good. Well, this is what we get for wasting all of the ammunition on one area. I mean, that's fine. There are a lot of what you call them? There are a lot of these like strongholds, so shouldn't be like that bad. There's like an enemy here. Where is he? Oh, there we go. Hi. Bye. Get fucked. Wait, these ones died a lot faster. Why? I mean, I'm not complaining or anything. That would be dumb. But I am wondering. How much money do I have? Oh, might be enough to get like a couple of upgrades as well. Maybe it was sick. Yeah, I don't think that's like a thing in this game. What the Back. Yeah, I think we're going at a decent pace here to more or less start kind of like clearing things out. I'm like almost done doing like a full lap of the city. I probably don't have enough ammunition to clear the second barracks, which is kind of like a shame. But it should be enough to clear the second Daoka in this area. There's like the other portal. There's like basically two portals on like opposite ends of the city. There's like the east exit and the south, and no, it's like east and west, I guess. There's like one here. Although before I do visit there, it might be a good idea to find ammunition. But yeah, I mean, like, outside of like the random crash that I had to like verify the Steam cache, so far I'm having fun with the game. It's interesting. Like they've done upgrades where it mattered. Is like, do they have explosives down there? Anyone see explosives? No. That sucks. That would have been nice. Shame. Oh well. Oh, there were explosives here. No. Think we can just like lure them there. Oh well. I mean, at least now we get like a big pile of explosives for ourselves, which is fine, I guess. there are going to be points later on in the game where those become, useful. A Stargate? Yeah, the Daokas that I've been talking about are Stargates, basically. So I don't actually remember where this one goes, to be honest. I think it goes to like the mining region, the mountain region or something. So that's for a bit later on. For now, I kind of need to do more things in the city. Get the keys. Get the keys, get the money, get like the upgrades and stuff. Also kind of finish. Oh, this is like a quest. See, this is like a... hold on. There's a way to do this. Yep. See? Momentum. Ah. Momentum. So good. Yep. Like, I'm not fully sure if this is the intended way of doing this. But this is actually how I've been solving, I guess, this quest for like a while now. There is like another way where you can actually blow it up, but that fails the quest instead of completing it. So I probably don't want to do that, considering we don't get like the rewards that way. Yeah, at least we got like a bunch of stuff. How many bullets do I have now? 177. Not that great, but also not too bad. Okay. So, this is the quest giver.
Hey there.
My name is Mogad.
I was able to stop
And you did a good job of it, too.
Wasn't a problem.
I was worried it might hurt some Talon. I should give you this for helping.
Thanks, Mogat.
What? No. Leave, 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 leave. There's guards. Oh, they saw me. Fuck. I really hope they don't kill anyone. I kind of need the quest givers. God damn it. I was like talking to the guy and there's like a random shot kind of like flying away in the background. Oof. Gonna need to go up there and deal with them. Oh, it's like another one. What? So yeah, the game is definitely spawning weaker enemies now. I don't know why. Let me see. Where's this guy? Oh wait, no, this goes into the palace. Oh yeah, I don't want to be in there yet. So basically the entire middle part of the map, which is the big oblong structure in the middle, that's like late game. I'm talking like
What can you tell me?
final boss kinda area.
Very.
Like originally you're kind of like meant to get here. Like remember what I said about this area being kind of like a hub where you kind of come back to at points of the story? This is like partly what I meant, because you're actually meant to revisit Okriana in like a lot of different parts of the game. You come back here to do like a few quests, basically. You come back here to craft some things that are critical for some side quests. You come back here. What the?
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
What?
Metal detected.
What? Um. I have questions. No idea what's going on here. They having sex? I don't know. Can you actually tell? Also, let me just like clip that for a moment. I'm gonna have to look at the clips later on because I'm not actually sure. Yeah, I've not played this game before. I've played the original. This is the remaster. Again, I've not played this game. Also, where did they go? Like they should have come through here. There.
Go get.
Oh, I love this. Another clip. Yes. Like we're gonna get like at least one of those, right?
Go get your.
What's going on? I have no idea.
How you doing?
This is not a bug that happened in the original version.
Yeah, what?
My bro.
Your brother.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip.
What is that?
So basically, like all of
We
the
all sell
all of the
got some of my
vendors that
stuff?
I'm gonna buy things off of,
Why, of
they're all
course,
brothers.
yeah.
They all look the same.
Oh,
I can.
So the problem is,
how much are you?
Have you been sleeping or something, Ulukai? No Talon seems to.
yep, current prices are
Better be.
great.
Look,
So
buddy,
the higher your
I'm here trying to
reputation, the
stay-
lower you need to pay
This is
for
like-
these things.
I do not.
you know. Great. Then
That would be great for business, Urukai. As Talon suffering increases,
I cannot believe this.
and that would make you.
You guys are.
Okay, let's see. Buy weapons. Oh, sniper rifle. Nice. 130 only.
Take your
Yes,
damn
please.
Zorkins.
So yeah, I think our reputation it's at the point where we basically get everything for like dirt cheap. Get the flamethrower as well.
Take
Yes.
your damn Zorkins.
Warning. Low-level energy
Message of
source
share to you
detected.
guys.
I don't actually need ammunition for it, but now we have the flamethrower and the sniper rifle. So the sniper rifle is also kind of weird that it's not actually like a sniper rifle. It's more of a sniper tranquilizer rifle, which is nice because that means there's like less chance to actually, you know, fatally wound any of like the NPCs.
Go dead, you'll be without dead.
There we go. Also, it does this. Hey! Now he's not dead. I could just like basically kill him and, you know, be done with it, but I won't. Because that would not be good.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
It's also, I think, like the only weapon in the game that's supposed to be kind of like silent-ish. But if memory serves, it's also the only weapon that like they recover from. Like because it doesn't kill them, they do eventually wake up. Like if you see like on the minimap, like his the guy's like waypoint is like still active.
Foreign vegetation.
His work has a real North Africa vibe.
Adrenaline detected.
I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like inspired by like Egypt, like or like, you know, other like Middle Eastern countries. Oh, come on. Climb. But yeah, that's just like that's just this area though. It's not like the entire game that's like this. I don't know if you caught like yesterday, like Sunday's stream. I think you were here, right? That area was like more kind of like lush and kind of like had like a lot of greenery. And there's also like a nice area that's the tutorial area. There's like a mountain region that's like the mining area. There's God, what else was there? There's the water region, basically like the fishing area is also a thing. Okay, I may not have like a lot of ammunition, but luckily since I got the flamethrower, I don't actually need it. Because she's like the quick and dirty secret about the flamethrower. Its damage is actually one shot. You burn them and they die. Immediately. They basically go into like kind of like an uncontrolled kind of like spasm animation, and then they just die. But the problem is that you can very easily run into the flames yourself, therefore killing yourself in the process. There is very limited ammunition for it in the game. It's very pricey to duplicate the ammunition on the crafters. And the weapon itself is probably like the most expensive weapon in the game. At like 900 Zorkmids, I think I got it now. And contrast this with the sniper rifle, which I got for like 130. Okay, this should be easy-ish with the flamethrower, to be honest. I am gonna try and like loot everything though, just in case. Although honestly, I think like the weapon I need to get now, like I don't remember like which one of the 8 vendors sells it. But the one I need to get is the what's it called, like the shotgun thingy, the UZA something. Because that one's like the highest of like the direct projectile weapons, the highest damage, also the fastest, and like upgraded like once or twice, it basically becomes unstoppable. Also, yeah, I just ran out of fuel for the flamethrower. That's how situational it is. Oh, and they're all kind of like bunched up there. I'm gonna have a hard time getting them to die. At least the good thing is that these are like the regular mooks. They're not like the red-shirted ones that have like more health. So they should take a lot less hits to kind of like give up the ghost, so to speak. Ah, explosives. Yep. You couldn't actually see the explosion radius, but that's what killed that guy. In case you were wondering, he didn't just like fold and die. I really wish I had the first person mode here. But yeah, I will state this again. I haven't played this game before. I've played the like the original version of this. Holy shit. Which you can actually find on Steam under Outcast 1.1. This is the Second Contact, which is the remake, remaster, recovery. I don't know. Which I guess we were talking about this on stream on Sunday. Like I think it's like Jungle Roba mentioned this on chat. This isn't like a full remaster. It's mostly the original game running under a Unity 3D plugin that basically kind of like re-renders everything with the new models and new textures and new level geometry stuff, but everything else is kind of running beneath that in like a layer of its own as like the original game. Which is also probably why we had like the floaty sex bug. Yeah, I did not expect to see something like that in this game. The original did not have that bug, by the way, at all. The original was surprisingly devoid of floaty sex aliens. I was like very surprised. I was like, I really hope the Stream Deck clip thingy did its job and caught the moment and not just like random segments of the stream. I did also like place a stream marker, so worst comes to worst, I could just like maybe just like get a highlight out of it. But yeah, let me see. There's like a few guards. Oh, there's like a few guards there. There's like 5 of them. But yeah, I think other than that, am I enjoying the stream deck? I don't know. I'm just like, it's like literally the first stream that I'm using it with. I do have like a lot of fun stuff. I can cut out the game's audio. I can cut out the microphone. Can do shout outs when it loads the viewers. Like, I mean, technically, I did like one for melee mage already, but there we go. He's like another one. I can like trigger the chat commands from here, much faster than like tabbing out and typing them out. Yeah, I'm decently pleased with the purchase so far. I haven't done any of like the crazy things that other people do with it. Like, haven't like automated my stream to kind of like run on its own, for example. But I'm sure like as I go, and now that I know like what this thing can do more or less, I'm gonna come up with like a few more like usage cases to try and build commands around. Which is nice. I can also like change scenes like this much more easily. Or just like go to BRB. There we go. Although unfortunately that's like more of a delay on XSplit's end. Because my friend that did the overlays for me, he went a bit overboard with the custom animations, unfortunately. So it's like a lot of the time the scenes take a while to load. Especially BRB and end of stream, because those have animations that I've disabled but they still load up on first scene entry. And the reason I've kind of like disabled them is because they take a lot of RAM to render out. Like, the guy went, well, let's say he went above and beyond in making what I asked him to make, to the point that I was like basically trying to conserve ammunition. Basically trying to conserve like RAM at this point by not loading all the animations that he did. Wait, where's that? Oh, he's in here. How? Why is he in a locked room? What the actual fuck? I think he may have glitched into it, honestly. Fuck, there's like these guys as well. Ah! No! 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 Fuck the spiders. Screw them! Kill them all. I just hope I haven't killed any of the NPCs, because explosives in this game have like a very bad habit of well, not respecting clipping planes at all. So I am moderately worried that the explosion may have or may not have killed like an NPC on the other side of that wall. That's like the flamethrower ammunition. Oh god, that's like terrifying. We got everything. Nope, not yet. Now we did. Okay. However, since I'm here, kind of wanna clear these guys out. So basically, this is what's called like Feyran's Palace. This is like the big bad's palace. I am going to clear it out now because, like I said, what are they called? The reinforcements don't respawn until I've progressed the story a little bit. So this means I'm like, what the actual fuck? There's like a lot of glitches now. Like they're like shooting through walls. But yeah, the more I kill now, the less I'm gonna have to worry about things later on. And there is a couple of stuff that I could pick up here. Now you want all the glitches to be sexual? Yes, this game has ruined you. welcome to the Outcast fan club. Or I guess like sex dungeon maybe. Now see, if I were like a speedrunner or something playing this, I would probably have figured out a way to ride those bodies, I guess, to like glitch through a wall or something and finish the game in like 5 minutes. Would be really weird. But like body surfing? I mean, maybe. But they, like, hey, don't knock it till you've tried it, right? Or something like that. Oh, that one hit me right in the face. I was going for like a more lewd outcome there, but yeah, I'll behave for now. There's like 4 enemies left on the entire map. I'm liberating the city, whether the story wants me to or not. Although I might not have enough ammunition to fully liberate them yet. Wait, what? Okay. There's like one more enemy. That's like the big dude with the grenade launcher. The Yods will remember. Wait, what? What's that? Defeat 150 soldiers. Huh. I think I'm not actually supposed to be doing this so early in the game. Oh, he's stuck. What on earth? What's wrong with his head? Key. Thank you. But yeah, this area I was actually meant to do at like the tail end of the game. Like you basically assault this area at the very final hour of the game, more or less. Which is why there's like all these like hidey holes and kind of like locations with like, you know, high-end ammunition and grenades and explosives and like the big these boxes are like the big money boxes technically. So these are like the ones that you get for, you know, killing high-level enemies. And eventually what ends up happening is, hold on, let me check in here for more money. That's it? Okay. So yeah, eventually what ends up happening, like at the very, 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 very last part of the game, this door opens, and what's behind it is like basically like a giant kind of like orchard, where you fight the final boss. So yeah, you probably can't actually get through here at the moment. Although it would be hilarious if you could. Actually, it would be hilarious if you could. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. Let me give it a try. I'm like invested in seeing if this works. Oh god, you actually get stuck. I don't know why. Okay, I think what's stopping us from jumping any higher, there's like a kind of like invisible wall above here. Yeah, see, it's not actually letting me jump any higher than this. Which is probably, you know, intended to not let you just scale over the wall here. So I wonder if there's like a way to glitch into the geometry instead. Might be like a way to just like grab onto something and... No. I mean, if there is, I'm not finding it. Like the other thing I can kind of like think of is maybe climb from this side. Since like this clearly lets you come up a bit higher than... Yep, see? It actually lets you do this here. Nope. Like... Whoa. How did I do that? Did I just like launch myself into the... Yeah, see, this lets me... Okay, I'm just like gonna stop fooling around here. Amusing as that may be. There is still like a lot of game to get through. Oh, you know, I never actually realized there was another door on this side. So, what if I do it like this?
Medical supplies located.
Come on, I'm just like trying to exit at this point. Please let me.
UCASH1 ammo located.
Come on, climb.
Oh.
UCASH1
I don't know, it's kind of like hilarious though that I can like so easily clean out like all of this area. Like if you see on the map, there's like no enemies on it anymore. All it took is some elbow grease and, you know, a bunch of ammunition. So genocide? Yeah, more or less. Well, it's not exactly genocide. I'm only killing like the soldiers. There's like all the other ones that I haven't killed. Like they're all like friendly towards me. So I guess it's like less genocide and more like, I don't know, like class warfare. As if that's any better. Now the thing is, I kind of like want to show off the boss arena because it's just like behind this wall. Like I don't know if you can like see that, like all the little like yellow like shapes. Those are all supposed to be trees. It's like a giant orchard, and like all the trees are shedding leaves, and all the leaves are explosive. Which is very striking, by the way. There's like a forest region later on in the game where you do actually get to see those trees as well. But in there is like the culmination, I guess, of what's it called? The game, more or less. Oh, hey, there we go. USDAA.
Take your damn Zorkins.
I have another talent who was interested in that. You are lucky to get it now.
Take your damn
Fuck it, just like
Zorkins.
get the rocket launcher as well.
Make sure you scare other talent when using this, okay? Try my prices up.
That doesn't sound good. What does? What doesn't?
Take your damn Zorkins.
Oh, also, yeah, an upgrade for
I know
the
not what this
flamethrower.
does, but I am hoping you create much chaos when you use them.
Exploding leaves forest. I mean, it's not as dramatic as it sounds. It just has like a very interesting like visual effect. Hey, Gold Gibbon. Hi, how's it going? How are we doing today? Again, how was what's it called? How was Tomb Raider? Hey, new stream deck party. Yeah, I mean actually. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, and also let me just like test that out with a. Oh wait, what? Oh, it's not updating. That sucks. I was not seeing everyone else like in the stream yet, are they? But yeah, how was Russia? I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like weird. The underwater submarine area, the sex glitch game. No, that's not how you advertise this. Wait. Oh, why can't I hear you? Jesus Christ! I was like, I was like, did I press the mute key by accident? So hey, Desi and Dark Lord Gonzo and Eagle and Glyphix and I mean Gibbon, I guess. How are we doing today? You're not lying? I mean, maybe I don't. You may be reading too much into that. I don't really think sex was what we were looking at the time. Yeah, what? Oh, thank you for the follow. Also JLC, wow, that's like a while since I've seen you around. Also Medley, hi. Forgot to grab the raid message. I mean, that's not. I mean, you're not apologizing to me, but you know, that's fine. Happy goal achievement. Oh wait, yes, that's right. It's like a 300 follower thing. I forgot I even said that. Thank you. But yeah, there was like a glitch earlier on. Two NPCs decided to kind of plunk around one another and also go through a wall and another wall after that. I wouldn't exactly call that like the sex glitch, but it did look a bit weird. Damn, that was that was amusing and annoying. Seriously, I'm just like very annoyed now. It's not picking up the viewers in chat. I want to do shoutouts from the stream deck and it's not showing them. Oh, okay, now it's showing them. So let's see. Got a shout out for you and a shout out for you and oh, there's like so many of them. Hold on. There's one for Gonzo. And there's one for oh, it's not showing everyone. It's not loading everyone. Why is it not loading everyone? Let me do like the rest of them manually while this is deciding to wake up. Near mine. Who did I not shout out yet? I'm not actually sure. Well, let me see. It only loads people that have spoken in chat. Does it? Because I'm pretty sure the plugin that I'm using is not set for active chat. It's like all viewers. Because it's also showing up bots. Nightbot gets a shout out. Well, never mind. Nightbot has technically spoken in chat, but at any rate, it should pick everyone. I don't know why it's not. Now where was I? Let's see. Sand, sex glitch, story. Yes, okay. Wait, I did shout out Glyphix. Why didn't it? Oh wait, I did that too soon, didn't I? Yeah, actually, Nightbot has like a cooldown. I may have gotten a bit too excited and started like pressing buttons. There we go, again. So yeah, all of these wonderful people go follow. Anyone that didn't come with Gibbon. But yeah, I'm afraid I don't really have like any fancy stuff to do. I just like have like, you know, this and this. Well, and technically like uptime, but I don't use that. And I can finally like have like automated clip, like not automated, but like hotkeyed clips, which is nice. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like have to brainstorm a few like more interesting, you know, scenes and stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's a good practice to put a 5-1-second delay. Oh, yeah, but like these are just like, you know, typing commands in chat. It's not actually what is it called? Like a multi-action thing. Like I haven't used any of those yet. These are just like stock plugins. It shouldn't like it's a delay on Nightbot's end. Oh wait, building a good reputation. What's that? Achieve the highest level of reputation by helping the Talents by murdering them. I guess. Okay. But yeah, let's see. Story. There was story that needed to be done. So we're looking for the... Where was he? It's like around here somewhere. Zot. There we go. It's like this way. Hey, gonna lurk a bit. Thank you for getting dragged by Gibbon all the way to here. So the leader should be here somehow. Nope. It's here. There we go.
Yo, Shorty.
Hello.
You have come to
Also, I'm pretty sure Gibbon was here on Sunday, so you will notice these are slightly
Who is
different big-chinned people.
Leader of Oceana, or rather, the gatherer of taxes for Fera.
So how are we all doing today? Again. Like, acting as if we didn't, like, spend 2 hours before this stream in Gibbon's stream as well.
Begins a shop here. He must pay a large tax every few moons to the forces of Fera.
Also, yeah, out of curiosity, did you finish it? I was under the impression that it was like the final levels of the game. I'm okay. I'm obviously feeling a lot better than usually.
Is there any way you could stop paying the taxes to
It's your
Feyran?
birthday Sunday. Hey, happy birthday. Well, belated birthday, I guess. Hope you had cake.
Watching other talent suffering for not paying their taxes is something I cannot bear to watch again. I could only find
Sleepier than
time
when we
to do
spoke.
this on a few
Wait, over
conditions,
half now?
Rutan.
Wait.
And those are?
You have done a great
Weren't
job,
you doing
Rutan.
like the third,
Still on the
like,
rest in the essence of
flashback
the talent.
area?
Or are upset about
Oh,
the
pie.
fight
I mean,
between Sauce and Heza, because
pie,
he's blowing the
cake.
floor of Lampy.
There's like festive, what's it called? Foodstuffs.
Is there any way?
I would be reverted for sure if I even thought of doing so.
So let's see, we actually need to help other,
Still on the rest in the essence of the
oh,
talent.
Zos and Hesa. Okay, fine. Let's do that. Rome, Sub, Ireland. Oh, and the last location I forgot. Wait. Oh yeah, because first stream was like all the giant like glowy Centurion head thing. I remember that from last stream. The design. It's like you can really tell that like Tomb Raider has had to kind of like progressively lean on more fantastical elements because they were running out of, you know, the slightly more credible, like more believable ancient artifacts. All of that being said, like even as early as the first game, you're kind of looking for magical artifacts. But you know, like the worst thing you find in Tomb Raider 1, I guess, is just like a giant statue, I guess. Not like, you know, first level, giant Centurion mech head, kind of like firing death lasers at you. That's a bit of a step up. Delicious baked dessert. Well, anyway, happy belated birthday. That's nice to see you too. Also, it's been a while since I've seen you in stream. Also because I guess, like, I don't know, like if you still hung around in like Gnome's chat, he's kind of had like a change in scheduling, I guess, and now he's kind of like streaming at the same hours that I am. So I'm kind of like missing those streams as well. Trader. Oh shit. Hi. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, it's like, oh, I don't have enough money. Did I waste it all? Yeah, I did. Well, at least I did get like 5 out of 6 weapons. And I think I'm just like barely short a few what was it? Zorkins? Zorkins. I think I'm just like barely a few Zorkins short of getting the last weapon as well. Maybe if I go like maybe if I go like roof shopping for a while, I'll get the last ones. Or did I already shop everything dry? It's like a key. Oh, there's usually like a what's it called? There's usually like a a storehouse or something in each sector. Oh, you know, not this one, but yeah. Also, the music in this is giving me like. Okay, the music in this is not any different than the original that I've played, but it's always given me like a kind of like, what was that movie like? God, Lawrence of Arabia or something like that. Well, is that like the correct title for this? Reminds you of Indiana Jones. I mean, yeah, like or Indiana Jones. Like it does have the kind of like the Last Crusade. What was it? Iskenderun. It's like the location that they go to. I mean, because like the entire like last third of Last Crusade takes place in like basically Egypt, right? And like Lawrence of Arabia. Why am I going like Arabia for whatever reason? I don't know. But it does have like a very kind of like, you know, maybe like Arabian Nights kind of thing, which is nice. I do enjoy the area. It is very samey though. Like this entire map is all kind of like very similar places to one another. Wait, where was I? I think we need to go this way. Although again, like you can really see the difference from like the original version, honestly. Like if you, let me show you. If you have a look at the like original, let's see. Like yeah, if you have a look at like the original way this looked, like look at this. Imagine being able to not get lost in this. At least this version has like textures that you can kind of tell apart stuff from. It all still looks kind of samey, but you know, no one's perfect. Where was the weapon vendor though? Wait, this is the leader's house, so I left this way. And there was a vendor somewhere around here. I just want to like buy the last weapon so that I don't forget. Because the problem with all these vendors are like kind of like spread around the like the city. Oh, weapon vendor. There we go. Hi, gimme. Hey,
Take
okay.
your damn Zorkins.
I guess everything unlocked.
Have you seen others any cheaper?
Well, basically
I think
now I get to spend twice as much money on, you know, upgrading everything from level 0 that they are. That's fine. I've got like 1500 plus bullets for the best gun in the game. So, yeah. Hooray for open world. I guess. So, in order to clear this area, we need to do the... What was this? Like Zos. That's the guy at the very edge there. So yeah, if you ever like play this game, pick this version. Just because of the map. The map having labels for all the important NPCs immediately makes this like 10 times more playable than the original. Because you would get lost fast in that, not knowing which which NPC you have to go visit, but not really knowing where they are. Oh. Also, yeah, remember when I said this is like the strongest gun in the game? Fire rate is a big part of why. So basically, this is like a shotgun that fires as fast as a submachine gun. Okay, hold on. Where's the guy? Oh, there we go. Hello. Hi. Okay, so this is the
I am glad
second
to see your face, Urukai.
side quest we
You
need to do
visiting me
for
will
this
bring
area.
luck to my
What the?
business.
What business are you in?
I make lampi. I am Zoth, the best lampi maker in all of Okriana. And I can use all the luck you bring because Haza is really hurting my business.
What's going on with Haza?
Haza is the water merchant here in Okriana. For many moons he has delivered great quantities of water to me, so I may make my lampi. But 4 moons ago, he
Oh,
told me
no.
he was raising his price.
Inflation! That's the
Why?
real enemy in this
I
game.
think he just wants more Zorkins. But whatever the reason, if he raises his price, I will have to stop making lampi.
Why not just charge more for your lampy to pay for it?
Have you not seen the Talan around Adelpha, Ulukai? All are barely alive, let alone possessing lots of Zorkins. If I cannot make my lampi at the same low price
And
that
IRL
all
too.
can enjoy,
Yeah, I
would
was kind of
rather
like
not
going
make-
for like a bit of social
Maybe I can
commentary
help.
there.
I would not want to
Maybe
Ulukai,
not a good idea for that,
won't
but you know.
speak to Haza? Maybe you can speak some words
Just
of
like give it a
wisdom to
try.
him that will make him lower his price. If you could, I would be happy to give you all the spare lampi I can.
Notepad.
What is lampy?
It is a drink that has been made by Talan for countless moons, but my mixture is the best by far.
Yeah.
It
So
has
basically,
secret
this side
planted
quest has like
gold
2
ingredients
effects.
and is loved by all, but it has strange
For one,
effects
we
sometimes.
get
What do you
we progress the main
Every
story,
once in a
and
while,
for
I see fake
like
Talan
like a
or
second
the
kind of like
soldiers, I should
secondary
say,
effect, I guess.
drink my lampi.
Eventually, we
Then they
can
fall right
do
to
another
sleep.
quest for this
It
guy,
is not always,
which lets
but
us
I was
send
wondering how that
spiked,
happened.
what's it called, Lumpy,
How
at
much
the soldiers,
No, that's
and that kind of makes them all drunk at the like final area in the game. Okay, so now we're looking for let's see, like water merchant, Keza. That was like all the way over there. God, I love this map. Like, this is like by far the best addition they've done to the game. Like, screw the graphics, screw the compatibility fixes. Don't really care about the like the new cutscenes that they've added and stuff, like all the hand-drawn cutscenes that they've put in the game. But having the ability to get like an overlaid map with every single NPC that you've met marked on it, that's the best. You know, actually, it's not just like showing me the like all the NPCs that I've made. It's showing me everyone. You know why? And you want to know why it's important? This NPC is like a good example. This NPC doesn't stay still. He's like one of the few quest NPCs that has like a route that he follows. So he would just like eventually go throughout the entire city. And in the original version, it's very hard to locate him,
how's it going?
Are you the
especially
Urukai?
because he
That's
seems
what
to
the
be moving a
shirt
lot
says.
faster.
I am Pesa, and ice and water. Do you want to buy some water?
No.
Maybe later, thanks.
I must continue working there.
I hear you had a fight with Zoss?
He is a very busy Taran as well, but he did not want to listen to my reasons for raising the water price. I did not want to raise them, but I had to.
Why did you have to?
Inflation. I mean, come on, we've been through that already.
Very hard. My Twarha works hard, and my car needs constant repair. So you can see why I am always busy.
And the
Okay.
price?
Oh yes, I had to raise prices because the price of the meat that I eat went up. The price of the rice I feed to my Twarha went up. And the price of repairs to my cart went up.
Inflation. God.
Can you tell me about your... Can I help solve this fight between you two?
I know you are busy as well, Ulukai. So,
Go.
first, Oliver is a merchant in the bog that sells meat. Zach
Oh, wait,
is
what?
a merchant in the bog of the builders.
That camel thing is
He's a
unsettling.
merchant in a dock that
Yeah,
sells
I don't think it's exactly a camel, because I also have one of those in the previous area that I may or may not have forgot to bring over. I think it's supposed to be something like between like a, I don't know, dinosaur and horse thing. I don't know. But yeah, they're like the mounts, the beasts of burden in this game. I do actually have one in the previous area, although I don't really remember how to get there now. And yeah, you can totally just like go buy one and ride it yourself as well. And yeah, they're kind of cute. Although, I don't know, like in this version of the game, I think there's like a glitch when you're riding yours, it doesn't actually make any sound for whatever reason. Because they're supposed to have like a kind of like thumpy, kind of boom, boom, boom kind of thing because they're supposed to be heavy. Because when you ride them around, but they don't really do that in this version for whatever reason. Let's see the creator. Wait, what did I need to do again? Yagu, Ominel, and Zack. Who are these? Oh, Yagu is like this way. Hold on. I see him. Oh, and Zack. Wait, they're like both here. Nice. Any dinosaur llama? I mean, yeah, that tracks, I guess.
I never believed I would get to meet you, Urukai. Have you need of something metal to be built? I am Zack, and my metal is the best.
So, if memory serves,
What can you build?
this quest is the one that's gonna like make us go into other regions to
family bracelet for all Talan, even the machines in Mutaran. The rock crusher there was my largest work.
progress,
the
I guess.
crusher part took me 300 moons to build.
Yep, that was it
So
basically.
you raised your price for Haza, yes?
I feel bad for doing so, but he was always breaking his cart and bringing it to repair.
What was wrong?
He works so much with the cart that the metal parts I make begin to bend and break. Each time I repair it, he will not give the metal time to set, and I cannot make him stop.
Blah,
So
blah, blah,
he
blah, blah.
always brings it back, and I always fix it the best I can, but he is taking up too much of my time.
Sounds like the metal isn't strong enough.
Oh no.
No, I do not think so either. But the parts he wants are so small, and I cannot see how to make the metal stronger unless you could help me, Urukai.
Okay.
How can I help?
I have heard Talan spoke of the sacred object you use as a weapon against the soldiers that is all metal. I think it is called the HKP-12.
Wait, how does he know the name of my
I would
gun?
like to study the secrets of the
What?
Yard's metal and see if I can find a way to make my metal stronger. If I could borrow your HKP-12, I may be able to do this.
I don't know, that
Not
doesn't
gonna
sound like a
take
good
it
idea.
apart or hurt it, are you?
No, I simply need to study the metal.
That doesn't sound too difficult.
May I borrow your HKP-12?
Yeah, I guess.
I want this back in the same condition,
I mean, it's not like I'm actually using it anymore. I've got like
It
the
will not
strictly
be
better
touched,
one.
Urukai. Return in a short time and I will see if I have been able to find anything. If so, I will lower my price for Heza.
Yeah. Are you done?
Did you find anything?
Be patient, Urukai.
Yeah, that's like entirely possible to just like get the dialogue and be like an idiot. Like, are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? I may or may not have been a bit guilty of doing that myself the first time I played the game. It's like, what was that like old YouTube thing called like the annoying orange thing? Was it? There was like this like YouTube series where like the guy that was making them overlaid his lips over like fruit and like his eyes, and he made them like very, very annoying. Wait,
Hi there.
what? Oh,
You are welcome here, Urukai. I am known as Yagu, and I sell Reese.
it's hard to pester NPCs. I mean, in this game maybe not so much, unfortunately,
Yagu,
but
I need to talk
yeah,
to you
like
about Haza.
This is
a lot of
about
my
me raising
like
my wrist
most
price, no?
That it is.
precious.
I
No,
need to
not
see if you
precious.
can lower it again.
What's the word for it?
If just
A
for
lot of
little
my
while.
most
I wish that I
like
could,
memorable
but I am
memories from
attempting to raise up
especially
enough
open world
Zorkins
games
to buy my
like
way to Shamazar for a
Skyrim
moon to
or
find
Oblivion
my brother.
or
Buy your way?
um,
No
the Just
talent
Cause
except
games
for
if you've
soldiers,
played
and
them.
those delivering
It's just like
goods can enter
screwing
an
around
town
with
without an
NPCs.
order from a soldier.
Like it was like
willing
this
to pay
this
the
this
soldier
thing
to
that
order
I
me to
read when
Shamazar,
Skyrim
but
came
he
out
was
that people were
reverted
doing.
recently when
They were kind of like
Kovacs
going and
found out he
putting
had done
buckets
so
on top
for
of
another
NPCs'
town.
heads.
So you are trying to
Um,
find another soldier
And I
now,
started
is
doing that
it?
with like other items, so
Yes.
it was like
I have
so
heard no
stupid,
word
but
from my
fun.
brother in over 1,000 moons, and I am desperate to make sure that he is still alive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What can I do to help, providing that you lower your price once I'm done?
You have been to Shamazar, yes?
Yep.
I would ask that you return there and find my brother Ezef. He works in the risk fields and does a little bit of building on the temples in that region.
Oh,
If you could find him
Yeah,
and let
see?
him know that I am still here,
now we're being asked to go back
Sounds
to the
easy for a
previous area.
change.
I will.
Tell me a
Okay, I'm just like gonna skip through this because we know all of that. Unfortunately, while I adore this game and there's like a lot of things in its favor, one thing it doesn't do very well is, well, like self-editing probably is called. There are a lot of occasions where you get to hear the same info delivered in like 5 or 10 different ways from like different NPCs, and it never actually adds anything more to the game because it's the same information, just someone else tells it to you in slightly different ways. Oh, right, this is the other NPC that I kind of need to talk to. This is also a healer. Gimme.
hello.
The Ulukai is here. The yards have spoken and delivered you. I, Shamaz Zokras, await the words of the Ulukai.
Okay, let's see.
Tell me about these sacred object merchants, please.
Yeah, that's like the first thing.
All my
Like,
efforts
why
to
are
stop
people
them
selling
from
me my
selling
own
the
gear?
Sacred objects have failed, Ulukai. They even now walk the city, offering to sell sacred objects to those who would have them.
Why are they doing this?
These merchants are greedy, and many Talan want very much to have an object of the yards in their possession.
Why is his mouth stuck open? This is like not how he originally was. It's like,
So glad. A fr-
Yes, the strange being was being taken to the palace Fae.
Where is she now?
okay.
That is unknown to me, Ulukai. But she was last seen fleeing with a few known guardians around the area of Zelb's Bar. It is in the Builder's Buck to the southwest of the palace Fae.
Okay.
Tell me.
Let's see, let me skip through these again, because
Why
we
here?
know all
No.
of that.
So,
No. The
Nope.
I assume you're the man to see about getting them on, right?
It is good. You seek what you were sent to rejoin in order to save Adelpha. Yards be praised.
Ugh,
But my failure to deliver it to you currently blocks your way.
brr.
Why is that?
None may enter where the Mon is resting now. Since your arrival, all traffic has been stopped.
So get
in
this, they
and
actually
out of its home.
And that is
stored
where?
one of the
Inside the
one of
palace
the world
at
like
the
saving
heart of
artifacts inside the final
in
boss's area.
Tehran himself.
That's dumb, right?
You put it in the palace?
It was a great idea, no?
Can I get inside the palace?
Right now, it would take an army.
And so much for your great idea.
It was an idea given to the Shamaz who was guarding the Mon at the time. The Yards gave it to him in his sleep. Hide the Mon close to the monster, and it will never look under its own feet.
Ah,
Doesn't do me
that's
much
like a good
if
saying.
you hide it someplace I can't get to.
The plan was that
Can't find
I would
Peagle
enter the
sound
palace
files with
Fae
Peagles?
and return it to you.
What's a
But
piggle?
Feyran has not allowed anyone inside since you arrived.
So what's the plan?
You should stay far away from the palace unless you are eager to join the Yards again. I will wait for Feyran to call for my services again.
Blah 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 blah.
Great.
I would suggest that you search for the other Mons if you have not already found them, Ulukai. Or
Also, I love the Doom guy.
explore Okriana.
Wait, is it the Doom guy emote? Is like the Doom guy head, or
All except the secret
It might be.
object merchants, that is.
Notepad. Accessed.
our new best friend from Tomb Raider? Wait, really? What? Was that
About
something
getting
from
into
like
Palace
Ireland? Cause
There
it
has
is
been
Doom
no
guy.
call
Okay,
for
fair
me,
enough.
Ulukai.
Was that something from like the Ireland levels? That's a good animated
My
emote.
essence shall
Also, I love the effect that like heals you. Look at that. That's so good. Nice. They're safeguarding Piggle. Okay, let's see. Oh, Ominel. That was like the other one. It's like also nearby. Nice.
Organic energy detected.
That's good.
Go get your secret
But yeah, unfortunately, the raid kind of like happened at. Oh god, I don't have enough money for anything. Good. The raid kind of happened at like the point that like Gibbon might like hate the most. This is like the exact point where we get like all the exposition thrown in our faces again. Oh, wait, is this guy? No. Where's the? Oh, he's this one, right?
Can I ask you something?
Unfortunately, like this one section of the game is like a very long kind of like back and forth between merchants, more or less.
Collection of what?
Of old Talan object, of course. You do know that you speak to Ominel, meat merchant and possessor of the best collection
You're a
of old
meat
Talan
merchant.
objects in all of Adelpha, right?
Meat collector.
I talked with Haza, and he says you've raised your meat prices lately?
I was forced to recently, yes.
Why?
There is a great piece of Talan history that I will be able to buy. But I will need to make more Zorkins in order to get it. I have to beat Balazar in getting it.
That's the reason?
Yes. I tell this to Hesa, and he got upset. He
I wonder
does not
why.
understand my passion. I tell him that if he has a problem, there are other merchants in the meat book. But he did not want to go looking.
Why not?
He was too busy.
Now that sounds familiar. Look, Amino, how about this? You tell me how much it is for your object, and I'll give you the Zorkings for it. Then you can lower your price, okay?
No. Then the object would not be mine. It would be past yours.
Aw, come
no,
on.
I will not do this.
Then what can I do here?
I think
Kill the other merchant.
if you can bring me an Ugabar knife, then I will pay you for it. That,
Notepad. Accessed.
Tell me more about this knife.
do you know about the Ugabar?
No.
Well,
The Ugabar are a race of beings that live in the trees. They were found living in the region of Okar thousands and thousands of moons ago.
and the knife?
Yes, the Ugabar are very hostile and have been known to sacrifice Talan if they catch them. One Talan who escaped them talked of a carved knife that the head Ugabar were going to use on him.
Lexicon.
What kind? That sounds.
Lexicon. Accessed.
What can you tell me?
That merchant of lies is trying to beat my collection.
Why does it matter who has the most?
I am Ominel. And
Blah
Ominel
blah
will
blah. So yeah, now I'm basically kind of forced to go to like 3 other areas before finishing this one, and that's what I meant when I said that this is kind of like a hub area, because canonically you're meant to finish this one last. You need to go back to Shamazar. You need to go to was it Okar? God, actually, probably need to go collect my gun from the other guy as well. And I think it might also be a good idea to, you know, start doing more content here rather than just like going back and forth between, you know, places. Okay, let's see. We also need to go southwest of the palace, which is somewhere around here. Well, not actually here. It's like a couple of blocks down the road. And, you know, also remember to get freebies on the way. You know, not exactly freebies, but I hate that. I love this pistol though. That's so good. Look at that. It's like mowing them down.
Oh,
SLNTV ammo located.
Okay.
Go,
Any idea?
go a good distance to the southeast from...
Wait, southeast? Wasn't I supposed to be like at the southwest quarter?
pardon me, buddy.
Are you
Did
done?
you find?
I was able to see many things in this metal Ulukai. But I am afraid that I lost one of the little pieces that was inside the metal.
You said
Whoops.
you were not going to touch it.
I was curious. Forgive me, Ulukai. But I studied the other ones and was able to make a new one.
You made a screw that quickly?
Of course, I can make anything from metal.
Not bad. Just hope it doesn't fall apart on me now.
It should not, Ulukai. But if anything happens, I will repair it for no Zorkins. Speaking
You know,
about
if
Zorkins,
the gun
remind
you're
me,
using
Tel
happens to
has
blow up
his
in your
prices
hand,
lowered.
I'll repair it
I
for no
will.
cost.
And again, I am sorry that I took apart your weapon. I would like you to have this as a way of saying sorry. It is just that I get around metal, I lose my control.
As
I'm
do
the
we
same
all.
way with old radios.
Oh, there we go. Here's the guy.
Are you the one called Zelb?
I am?
The Shamaz told me you know where Marion is being held.
I have heard this, yes.
Well,
There is a matter of payment to be discussed first.
Really?
Zelb, have you heard about what I can do with my weapons?
I have heard, yes.
Want a first-hand demonstration?
The strange one is with the rebels in a house to the west of the Palace Fae. 5 soldiers were here just moments ago and beat the information from a guardian who was here. You will have to hurry.
Okay, let's go. Wait, west is... this way, I guess, west of the palace. Like there should be enemies on the visible on the map. Oh, there we go. There they are. See, you can actually see them in the distance.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
These guys. And I think Yeah, there we go. It's in here. So, cutscene time. That map's pretty cool. I know, it's like the best addition to the game, honestly.
Slade, you've no idea how glad I am to see you.
Where are the others?
Gee, Marion, it's nice to see you too. Why, thank you, Cutter.
Damn it, Wolf, do you know where they are or not?
I've not seen Kaufman, but I think I saw Zoo.
You think?
And it's like the plot
it
twist
looks
coming.
like him. But this person was ordering around the soldiers that knocked me out and brought me here. He looked different, older.
Zoo was directing the soldiers? Are you sure?
Not 100%, but it sounded like his voice.
I wonder.
Hey, you know something else? I was supposed to teleport 10 minutes after you, but they pushed up my departure time. I left right after you. The scientists were rushing around screaming something about a probable temporal anomaly.
So yeah, there's also time travel in
You
this.
gotta be kidding me. This is just perfect.
Did you say Zoo?
Yeah.
Zoo is a name I know. Kazar fight with Feyron many times. Call him Zoo. My father told me this.
Wait, that can't be right. Jan, how long ago was Kazar killed?
Kazar was with us for many thousands of moon and was reverted soon after Feyron arrived. Feyron has ruled Adelpha for 10,000 moons, I think.
Call it woman's intuition, but I don't think Zoo is playing for the same ball club anymore.
You think Zoo killed Kaufman? No, I thought he was a Weasley little shit, but a murderer?
Well, I may be the new girl on the block, but where else did these Talon learn English?
Ah, that's
Taught all the
explained.
high language
What do you think
back
about
at
that?
Kaman.
It would explain why the Mon they want me to find are computer cards. Thought that was kind of strange.
Well, so if Kaufman is gone and Zoo is this Feyran guy, where's the probe? If they were here for such a long time, does that mean it's been here all this time as well?
I don't think so.
Why?
These Talons say that Kazar instructed them to hide these these cards, where Zoo couldn't get them. I'm guessing that we still might
So
be
yeah,
in
basically
need
like
of
the
them.
whole kind of like backstory
So
of
what
this is
now?
that
I'll find the Mon. You go back with this Guardian and
the
we'll meet
army
up when
does
I'm finished.
experiments and they
I want the
accidentally
help,
open like a
Slade.
You
wormhole
will.
to
By staying
this
safe
world,
where I know I can
and
come get you in a hurry.
I didn't go through basic
like all
training
these
for
names
nothing,
they've
Sam.
been
Yeah, well, you
mentioning.
didn't exactly get in
Her,
the way most
her
SEALs
name
have
is
to, did you?
Marion.
Or did you forget
This
that
guy's
your
Cutter
senator of a
Slade.
mother
There's
greenlighted your butt into
a
our
scientist named
basics?
Kaufman
And you
and
didn't
another
exactly
one.
finish at the top of the class, or at all,
Zoo.
as I remember.
They're basically sent here to retrieve the probe
It
and
wasn't my
fix
fault.
That is exactly why you're going
the
back with
the
this
wormhole,
Guardian.
I guess.
You are unreliable in a stress
So
situation,
it is
and I'm not going to
kind
catch
of
fire for you
like
again. Do you read
Stargate
me?
in some regards.
You and me
But
are going to
they
have
also
words
had like a
about this
kind of time
later,
travel thing
mister.
because apparently the
I'm
order
tingly
they
with
went into the
anticipation.
portal kind of had like a kind of like a lateral effect, I guess. Like it gets explained later on in the game that Zoo went in first, Kaufman went in second, and then like Zoo killed him. Zoo is this guy, by the way, the guy that's like the camera is gonna pan into at the moment. And he kind of like took over
Finding it
as like
hard
the
to catch
dictator
your
of this
prey,
place.
My leathery friend.
Yeah.
The female is not important, Feyron. We must concentrate on stopping the Ulu guy. He begins to give the other Talon hope.
Oh, but she is important. With Wolf in my grasp, I could easily lure that Boy Scout into a trap.
I have ordered all patrols to be on the alert. My soldiers will stop him without your tricks, Feyron.
I hope you are not speaking of the same soldiers that failed to dispose of Slade's unconscious, defenseless body the day he arrived.
Feyron, those Talon are the ones that keep you in power. You should not talk badly of them.
Or what, Primitive? You'll turn them against me? I am the voice of the Fae. All fear my wrath.
You know,
What
so
could
far
you
so standard,
possibly
like
say that would sway them from
evil
me?
dictator kind
I
of thing.
could tell them how you are a fake.
Ew.
Heed my words, Lizard, before I forget what little need I have for you. Never again use that word in my presence. This bickering is pointless. You will find the female wolf and bring her to me, unharmed.
And you know, it also wouldn't be like a big bad if he wasn't like also
Deliver him.
horny.
Extremely harmed, if you please.
Like there's like never any like solid explanation as to why he's like got like so much like need of what's her name, Marion. In fact, it's like unfortunately one of like the more annoying things about this game. She doesn't really factor much into the story, like at all, until the very end. Like you get to see her once here, once when you do the barrier area in the first area, like 60 or 70% through the game, and then at the very end you get like one scene with her and that's it. Which sucks. I mean, it would be a lot better if she was more actively participating in everything. Okay, so now we need Shamazar. Let's see, Okar. Oh god, which one was the portal to Shamazar? It's like back there, right?
Stable organic energy.
It's probably a good idea to go to other areas though. It's getting slightly boring here. There's not a lot to do other than exploring, unfortunately. You basically get a bunch of freebie items if you've got the keys for them. There's like 5 or 6 side quests that you kind of have to backtrack a lot for, and yeah, that's about it. You know, all the fun stuff, all the exploration, all the questing and stuff, all that happens in other areas. Also, I'm hoping the game doesn't crash because I haven't saved. Oh, alright. So yeah, there's like a weird thing that happened at the start of the stream. Like the first time I used this portal, the game crashed like immediately, and it kept crashing until I had to repair the game from the from Steam, basically. So let's see. We are looking for someone named Ezef. Let's see, locate Talan. This guy.
Can you help me? I'm trying to find Ezef.
He is to the northeast of me, mate.
Northeast. That way? What's that way? Oh, wait, it's like... Let's see. Like, I don't actually see him on the map though. There should be like a pin, like a maybe like either like blue or white. Oh no, it's like a gray one, but I think that might actually be an enemy. Also, yeah, both the original and this version of the game have gorgeous like water reflections. Look at that. That's so good. And they've actually more or less improved upon the original, because the original, like the biggest kind of like visual thing in the original was the water. And this one they actually made better, because now it also reflects geometry and not just, you know, the sorry, it also reflects the kind of like the, you know, all the extra stuff, not just the geometry. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, there's one guy here. Excuse me. There's Ezef.
Can you help me? I'm trying to find Ezef.
That is him, right?
Oh, there we go. Excuse me. What's that? Oh.
Are you Ezef?
Yes, Urukai. You need something from me?
Nope, just needed to be able to tell your brother you were alive and kicking is all.
Yagu leaves. Oh, I am so thankful. Please give him a message when you see him again.
Okay.
Sure.
Tell him my search for our father continues. He was last seen in the city of Sayana, but no one has heard from him since.
Yep.
Got it. Anything else?
Nope.
No, that
Notepad.
Where's your father?
I heard last that he was on a work crew that was gathered by Crowax, but I have not discovered where he has gone to.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I have
Or
no
whatever.
fear.
I
And now back we go. Keep in mind, I've already kind of cleared this area in the last stream. So this is more or less kind of like a ongoing kind of like wrapping up of loose ends. There is one bit of the map on like the top side. Hold on, there's like enemies here. But there's like one side with enemies on the like the top half of the map, but that's kind of gated off until I'm done with a lot of other things. You know, it might be a good idea to find my Tonha before I leave. I don't actually remember where I left it though. See, this is what I meant last stream when I said that I find it very unnecessary. Like, yeah, for sure, it moves faster, and, you know, especially when you're backtracking, it helps you get around that much, you know, more efficiently. But honestly, I keep losing track of where I leave it, because it will never follow you if you don't have the thingamajig. What's it called? The gi. If you don't have that in your hand, it won't follow you. Okay, it's not this one. Yeah. At least the game will only let you mount the one that you've bought, not like any random one. This isn't like GTA. What the hell? Yeah, let's see. They usually come back here. Is this one? Please tell me this is one. Nope. Okay, fine. Well, good luck finding it now. So it should be one of the green pins. That's at least what I remember. So there's like 2 of them here. Maybe it's one of them. Probably not though. Oh wait, these aren't... God damn it. Give? How about great good inflation? Yeah, I know. This is basically what we do here. It's like this is like the main quest, like beat inflation. But thank you for the raid. Thank you for like dropping by and bringing like all the wonderful people with you. Have a nice evening, and hope you have like a not too complicated day tomorrow. Full of hugs and probably like, you know, food. God damn it. Dude, where did I leave my Tonha? It's like that movie. What was it called? Like, Dude, Where's My Car or something like that? But in this case, it's more like, Dude, where's my Tonha? Ah, friend of the family. How nice. Never was a family friend to anyone that I can remember. Good days. Ah, jeez. I wish it would show up on the map. This is like literally the most annoying thing is that looking for the stupid mount and wherever it is that I dismounted last time. And like seeing all the green pins on the map and not one of them is yours because mine won't be hitched onto like a cart or anything. Come on. Oh wait, there's like one here. Hold on. Is it this one? Hold on. There's actually two of them. Wait, really? Four of them? Is it possible at least one of them is mine? Guess not. Like, mine would also have like a saddle on it, I guess. So, there's that. And also, I really don't get why is it that you can't actually just like mount one of the wild ones. Like, tame it or something? I don't know. I mean, there is like a character that tells you at one point how the whole taming process works in like very minute and disgusting details. Apparently it involves like the mother's like sweat or something, because that thing that I'm holding is supposed to be soaked in the mother's sweat. Which, you know, that's like one piece of information I could have done without. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not finding it. I guess it's gone. I mean, it's entirely possible it glitched and like fell through the floor or shot up into the sky or something. Now, normally, no matter what you do, it's not this one. God damn it. Normally, no matter what you do, if you kind of like leave it like out in the wild for too long, it's supposed to make its way back to here. Oh, it might be this one, you know? God damn it. Get out of the way. No, it's not this one. But yeah, normally it's supposed to kind of return into like this corral. Usually. But I could never understand like what the cooldown for that, like how long you're meant to kind of like let it loose in the wild before it makes its way back. So I also aren't like sure exactly how long I have to wait before I can find it again. So yeah, guess we're doing this on foot. Yay. And you actually can't buy another one if you already got one. The game takes great offense at wanting to have like a second one, I guess. Give me a moment. We're looking for God, what was his name? It was Ominel. No, it's not Ominel. Ominel is the one that wants us to get the knife collectible, right? Let's see. Was it Yagu? Oh, yeah, it was Yagu. Never mind. Almost past the guy.
I found your brother.
Quickly, give me news of Visit.
He's
No.
alive and kicking.
I knew he was still with us. What news has he of our father?
He's not found him yet, but he's still looking.
That is welcome news. You have made the...
Thanks.
Also,
Tell him the rest of it.
trust you to have this.
He was seen in Sayana,
It
like
is a
we
little
know more
something that
information.
I used during my time when I spoke to the yards to feel hope.
Why am I being an asshole here? Like, I have more information on the guy's father. Why am I not passing it on? I mean, eventually you do get to find the father as well. That's like a separate side quest that you get to do later on. Whenever you go to... God, what's the area called? Sayana or something? Okay, what else? What do I need to do now? Can you just like go to Okar, which I'm gonna be honest is not my favorite area in the game. Let's see, where's the exit? Anyone see a break in the walls here? Oh, there we go. Like over here. Found it. It's not my favorite area in the game, mainly because it's the area where all the exploding trees are. That's like the thing I was mentioning to Goshi earlier on.
Have they all a...
No.
Bleh. Jerk. You'd think like 2 out of 3 he would lower his prices like a bit. Stupid, inflexible bastard. You're only here for the sex glitches. I mean, I'm sorry to disappoint in that case. We've only had like the one at like that point. Like, you do know I'm not the one causing them, right? Well, at least like not intentionally. Also, this is like where we go to Sayana, but that's not the one that I need. So it's the one on the other side. Oh god, it's like all the way over there. Yay! See, if I had my mount, it would all have been like so much simpler. Ah. So yeah, what's everyone like? I'm just like making small talk here, desperately, trying to like make things a bit less boring. What's everyone been playing lately? Out of curiosity, I've been doing like a bit of like JRPGs on off stream, basically, because you know, some people, not naming names, have said that maybe I stream a bit too many JRPGs, or was streaming a bit too many JRPGs.
How's it going? What failure?
It was only a few moons ago that I was...
So yeah, I've actually
Why not?
been doing
I
like a
cannot
bunch of
make the job he demanded of me.
what's it called? Vesperia, Tales of
Tell me
Vesperia,
about this
basically.
And
A large skin.
so the sticky.
Yes,
So all you.
that is all, Luca.
Yeah, I have the quest.
So
I have
all
something sticky.
What?
God, I have like all
Hello?
those spider venom things.
No.
Skip. Yeah, he's not. Seriously, can I not
So all
give
you-
him
That
this?
is all, Luca. I could...
Okay, fuck it. I guess that's not what we need to provide. Not much, really. I mean, fair enough. You know, life gets in the way, I guess. Oh, Assassin's... what? Assassin's Creed? Why did I read Animal Crossing as Assassin's Creed? I mean, that would have been like a game to see, right? Assassin's Creed New Horizons. Like build your city, like sorry, build your island camp and then just like murder everyone. Ah, the midday COVID. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, like, as far as like the Assassin's Creed
You
crossover,
were
That's what they say.
assassinate Tom Nook. Yeah, that's like a
Okay.
dream for a lot of people.
um,
Take that, you
yes,
stupid
yes,
expansionist
my name is-
raccoon.
What can you tell me about
But
your
yeah,
spices?
I'm pretty sure I've
My
seen like
spices
fan-made like
Oh, and how is that?
outfits of Assassin's Creed in Animal Crossing.
there,
What can you do?
the land.
Why? If I get you a dagger rock,
I can do it.
just
Oh,
all right. So you need.
that is.
I don't have.
Okay, I need. Yeah, that's like for later. Okay. Also, yeah, hold on. I'm pretty sure I've seen this like there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen like fun outfits of. Oh, there we go. This is the one I remember seeing. Wait, the official? There's like an official outfit for an assassin in Animal Crossing. What? Really? Oh, how did I miss this? I mean, I know I haven't played the game in a while. Wow, I want this. I wonder if the code that's... Oh, never mind, I'm just like distracting myself here. I'm sorry. Damn it. Animal Crossing does this to me. Just missing 2 fishes, one that spawns in August and one in September. Oof. Dare I ask how many hours you both have on this? Because I'm gonna be honest, I bought this on like release, and I got burned out very quickly. Like I want to say like 150 hours into it, and then I just couldn't do it anymore. Like the constant like daily weeding and fishing, and then they added diving, and like, you know, trying to get like all the mystery expedition stuff. Played every day since it came out. Yeah, I don't think I could do that, honestly. Okay, this is like the mountain region, so it's not like Okar either, right? Not since it came out. Yep, there we go. Motazar. This is not the region I wanted to be in, to be honest.
Over here.
How's it going?
Urukai, you have come to Motazar. I was
Not since it
born.
came out. Yeah, I also got it because of the pandemic. That's like the stupid thing, right?
If you are looking for the mob, you will be
When
having a hard
New
time.
Horizons
I have
was
already
announced,
said,
I was
Why
like,
is that?
I believe
I had
that
just
the shaman
gotten my
that
Switch
you
for
are
like
his hiding place
6
is
months at
trouble.
that point.
You must
I
speak the leader
binged
of
on
Motazar.
Pokemon Sword,
His name is
then
Ashtar,
I
and
binged
you can
on
find him in the worker village to the
what was
west
it called?
side of the region.
Thanks.
Was it
I'll
like
do
the
that.
first Star Ocean
May the
remake?
gods silent Urukai.
I kind of like played that obsessively until I got like everything in the game. Then then there was like another game after that. Oh shit! I think should go from here. This is not like an area that I want to do just yet. But it's like Pokemon. Oh, you know, it was like yeah, it was like Pokemon Let's Go after that. Pikachu. Kind of like played all of those, and then they announced that Assassin's Creed New Horizon was coming out. I'm like, oh god, I cannot do this to myself. I cannot like obsess over another game. And then the lockdown hit. And we had to work from home, and it was at that time that I wasn't really like doing anything, so not going out a lot, and like a lot of like, you know, disposable income. fuck? Okay, give me just a moment. Get out of there. But it's like basically like a lot of disposable income and a lot of free time and nothing to do. So I kind of caved and bought Animal Crossing, and then for maybe like 6 months I played it daily for a few hours a day. And then I got burned out. I was at the point that like I'm like, if I have to dig out one more fossil and like weed out one more weed, I'm just like gonna like put away my Switch and never use it again. So yeah, I did try to get back into it for like a God, what was it like when they added the update where you could dive underwater, when you could just like swim in the sea. I tried getting back into it then. Then there was another kind of like content upgrade that they did. I also tried getting back into it at the time. I don't know, my heart's not really into this anymore. I know I could maybe push myself to get back on the like wagon, I guess, train. And I don't know if that's a good idea anymore. There's like so many other things that I want to play. I feel if I try to put too much time into it, it's just like, gonna suck all my free time right off. It's like, wait, no, that sounded wrong. Never mind. Hold on, I'm clipping that. That was like the best weird thing. It would suck my free time out, not off. I'm sorry. Love the games. Yeah, I know exactly. Like again, when I had like all this free time and nothing to do with it because I literally couldn't get out of the house, and it was also the time that because when the lockdown happened, me and the missus weren't living together yet. Well, technically we were planning on living together at the time, but then she had to stay with her parents because they kind of like need help, you know. What the? So we ended up being kind of like stuck away from one another for like months. You know, we had like daily Skype calls, but that was about it, actually. But yeah, so basically I was like home alone with nothing to do. So, you know, God damn it, why do I keep calling it Assassin's Creed? Animal Crossing was kind of like the filler for the pandemic, basically. I don't know. I really feel I just like burned out on it, which is a shame, because there are still a lot of things that I want to do. Like the museum is one. There's like I still haven't gotten like all the different like fruits on my island. There's like a bunch of terraforming that I unlocked that I never actually took advantage of. There was like those weird like gyroid things that you collect as well that I never kind of gotten around to. I don't know. It just feels like so overwhelming at this point. There's like so much stuff that you need to do that I couldn't even bring myself to, you know, do it. Happy Home Paradise DLC drew you back for a few weeks. Yeah, I don't know like what it is. Like, there's like people that are like fully capable of playing that game for years. Like I have a friend that had the what was it? It was like the DS one called New Leaf, I think. So he had that, and I'm pretty sure he's like in like 5-digit playtime by this point, because he kept playing it for years, like freaking years. And I have like no idea like what exactly he did in that thing. I've not even played that one. And to be honest, if it's that addictive, I'm probably too scared to even start it. Although I also do kind of envy people that can actually put that kind of commitment towards one game. Like for me, like for those of you that have been around my streams before, you've seen it. My attention span is not the greatest. To kind of like undersell it a little bit. My attention span is minimal. I could not see myself playing a game for more than a few months, if that, let alone for years. 5 years consistently. I mean, yeah, like I think it's kind of different when you're a kid because you know you don't have your own income. You don't have like the freedom of your choices as much as when you're an adult. You're not also quite allowed to be as fiscally responsible as an adult can be. I should like subtitle this like laughing in backlog. Okay, let's see. Is it this one? No. It might be this one. Oh, this is Sayana though. This is not right. There's like a region that I'm missing. Oh, fuck me. No. What the? Ah. Yeah. Not supposed to be here yet. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to use this portal. Oh, hey Goshi, have a nice evening. I mean, like we're about to call it as well. It's like well past midnight. Wow. So maybe I'm gonna leave the figuring out where to go for like Thursday's stream at this point. And maybe like check a guide to remember what it is that I'm meant to be doing here. Like for sure I'm probably meant to go to Talanzar. So that means going back to the village from here. But yeah, there's that. Yeah, like as a kid you're stuck with what you have. You don't actually get to choose as much as like being given things to play. Maybe you can afford like a game every other month if you get an allowance, which a lot of kids my age didn't really get. I know I didn't get any allowance when I was growing up, so well, at least not enough that I would like save and go buy games with. I was like, ooh, I was like for the cool kids to okay, that was like for the cool kids to be doing, not as like normies, I guess. But yeah, I kind of miss those days. Like, don't get me wrong, I am like very thankful to be at the point where I could just like be fiscally responsible for a while and afford to get like a shiny thing every other like month if I could. But honestly, between bundles, offers, freebies, promotions, like subscriptions, what else? There's like so many sources of giving you games that are like very, very affordable. Like you get like 10 games from Humboldt bundle, and then you get another 15 from Fanatical or whatever, and then there's like a $3.99 a month subscription to like a 500 games or something, and PS Plus and Nintendo whatever it's called, etc., etc. And it gets to the point where it's like not enough time anymore. Like I'm grown up at this point, damn it. I have like very little free time to play games with, right? Like outside of the streaming, which is like my only, proper gaming sessions that aren't like either in bed or like on the toilet. Streaming is basically like the only time that I like fully use my PC to play games. Outside of that, I don't really play games anymore, which is kind of sad. Like in the weekends, I prefer to spend time with the missus because I don't get to see her that much during the week because of work, streams, parents, other family, etc., etc. So weekend is kind of like the our alone time, I guess. So I don't actually get to do as many games as I could. I did pre-order the Steam Deck when it came out and got it like a couple of months ago, so that helps a bit, but then that also kind of eats into my sleep time instead, because I end up like playing that in bed. When the missus like goes to sleep, I usually sleep a bit later because I also work a bit later than her, so I put that time towards gaming, I guess. But even that, that's like I miss the good old days, like when you were like too young to have obligations towards anything. Hey Gonzo, welcome back again, I guess. Come on. Come on. Then get an allowance, you don't. Weirdest bargain in NES games. Like hidden gems kind of thing. That's actually cool. And I never had an NES, unfortunately. Ours was like a MS-DOS house, I guess. Like we used to like play text adventures on my dad's like 486 at the time. And I think like my first console was like a Mega Drive or Genesis, depending on your region. Yeah, there had to be like a lot of games for the NES. Like there was like a time where like everyone was making games for that. That was like the Wii of the time. How's the Steam Deck? I mean, honestly, for what I wanted it, which was to like play games away from the PC while I'm like spending time with the missus, or when like I'm in bed but I can't sleep yet, I guess. It does its job quite well. And yes, it is a bit buggy. I actually had like a weird little bug myself the other day. So basically, one of the things that it has built in is a kind of like diagnostics. What's it called? Overlay, where it basically shows you like the temperatures of the CPU and GPU, the frame rates, the power consumption, so on and so forth. And for whatever reason, mine kind of like got turned on and it wouldn't toggle out until I restarted the whole thing. Like hard reset the entire Steam Deck. It's fine if you want to play specific kinds of games away from the PC. I wouldn't expect it to kind of, replace like a laptop, because a laptop by default, like as a Windows machine, is like much more compatible with everything.
Tell me more about the Helidium carving.
And there will be times like a lot of games that you kind of need to do compatibility fixes, because it's basically working on like Linux, so not everything kind of like works out of the box. But again, for what I kind of like wanted it for, it does its job great. I'm basically very happy with it.
Weapons from the Helidium.
Carve the weapons?
Yes.
Also, I wouldn't really get it if you want something to play games on the go. I would see it more as like a kind of like a laptop equivalent rather than a Switch equivalent, because basically its battery life is kind of like hit or miss. There's games that you can play for like 4 to 5 to 6 hours because they don't have like a lot of consumption, and there's a lot of options to kind of like min-max the usage. You can drop the maximum frame rate, you can drop the power usage, you can drop the fan speeds, and so on and so forth.
What about this?
Interesting. How does it work?
But
According to
if
the
you're
deep
gonna
read
play
file I read before
anything
coming here,
that's
it uses an energy charge,
come out in
which
the
it
last
releases upon full
5 or
charge.
6 years,
I may have
and that's like
a
moderately
large enough piece of Helidium.
visually like impressive,
Tell me about the...
I-
you probably want to have it hooked up to like
like
the
any good
the
policeman.
charger
What
at
is this?
all times, which is like what I do most of the time. But yeah, I'm actually like quite happy with it overall. How much money do I have? Oh, don't have enough. That sucks. Oh boy. But yeah, unfortunately, this is like slightly buggy. Guilty pleasures like house flipper. Oh my god, you just like reminded me. I need to get the new DLC. I've played that on the PC. I've actually streamed it last year a little bit. I realized a couple of weeks ago that they came out with like a pet DLC, and they added also like a bunch of achievements that I kind of need to do. God, that's like fun. I wish there were like more kind of like meditative games like those coming out. Like sure, there's like I guess Satisfactory or God, like Stardew Valley maybe, or you know equivalents to those. But I really wish there was like a more house flipper. There's like that power washing simulator thing that I haven't tried yet. Didn't see that. The garden on the luxury. Yeah, I think luxury was like the last one that they put out, but then there was like also like a pet. Let me see. What's it called? There's a. There we go. Pets. Oh, it's just like literally called House Flipper Pets DLC. Fair enough. Still kind of pricey though. Oh, wait, they're also coming out with a farm DLC after that? Oh no. Oh jeez, there goes my free time again. Oh my god, and you can actually tile roofs now. Come on. So what, this is like basically 3D Stardew Valley? Well, damn it. this kind of like kills my my free time for the foreseeable future when it comes out. Oh god, I just realized I need to finish Vesperia before this comes out. But yeah, there need to be more games like this, you know? We shouldn't like have to rely on DLCs to keep playing these. Like the only other game I can think of, except for the power washer, I guess, whatever it's called, simulator. Like the only other game I can think of is like Viscera Cleanup Detail, and that one I don't like as much because in that one you kind of have to commit a lot more time into doing, you know, everything. Missions in Viscera Cleanup Detail kind of take like a couple of hours, maybe, all the way up to maybe 3 or 4 hours per mission. And I don't know, I don't think I have, you know, that much free time all in one go anymore. Whereas in like House Flipper, you can actually, you know, go in, mess around a bit, save it, exit, do whatever afterwards. But in Viscera, whenever you save and exit, it always starts you back at the hub, and then you have to like do like all this like weird process, I guess, to get back into the mission and keep cleaning. Which is usually fine, except that in Viscera Cleanup Detail, there's also a kind of hidden tracking mechanic where it will grade you based on like how you tidy things up. And it will also ask you questions at the very end of the mission that affects your score. And that means that I can't play this in like 30-minute bursts over the course of like 2 weeks. Because by the end of it, if I finish the mission 2 weeks after I started, I will not remember anything to like answer the the multiple choice questions, basically. And that kind of takes away from my score, and I don't like that. Watch a few people stream a gas station simulator. Wait, really? Gas station? Huh. Yeah, I've not heard of that. So wait, is it just running a gas station? And I guess that could be kind of, you know, putting you in the zone, kind of like a bit of a Zen game. Okay, fair enough. Is Viscera like a crime scene cleanup? Yes and no. So basically, I think in like Viscera cleanup detail, you're like a space janitor that gets to clean places where sci-fi accidents happened. Like, I haven't played like all the missions yet because again, it takes a lot of time to get through. But you're basically sent into like, you know, clean up after like experiments gone wrong, or like the aftermath of an alien invasion, or what's like the other one's like a secret facility where they kind of like fed people to like a sandworm or something. It's all kind of like satirical in tone. It's not exactly like comedy, but kind of, I guess. But yeah, the only problem is that like the missions are like way too long, and there's a lot of stuff that you actively need to keep track of, because there's like, you need to stack crates in specific locations, you need to burn trash in the incinerator, you need to take out like constantly like get like new clean water to mop up messes like blood or like alien fluids or whatever. There's also like a mechanic where you have to like repair walls that have been kind of like burned or like broken or whatever. Hey Tuma, hi, how's it going? How are we doing today? How's the Monster Hunter DLC coming along? I've like been seeing everyone on my friend list kind of like playing that the last week or so, I guess. Sunbreak came out, I guess, probably. But yeah, there's like a lot of... I hesitate to recommend Viscera to anyone, honestly. Mainly, again, because of like the length of the missions, and also because it has like a few mechanics that like can potentially screw you over. Cause there's like a certain element of RNG in some situations, and the game doesn't really explain that a lot. But it is entirely possible that you inadvertently create more work for yourself. Like, for example, there's a mechanic when you walk through certain liquids, you leave footprints behind you. So if you accidentally, like, for example, step into like a pool of blood, you leave bloody footprints behind you for like maybe the next 20 or so steps. And those also count against you in the kind of like ratio of like how clean you need to get things. And there's like other mechanics that also do the same thing. I would recommend, there's like a free-to-play version, I think. Hold on. Was there? I think like one of them was free. There's like Shadow Warrior maybe? Or did you get that with Shadow Warrior? I don't remember. Hold on. Yeah, you actually only get it with Shadow Warrior, never mind. So yeah, in this case, Santa's Rampage might be like a good one to start with, because that's like just basically one level. And it's like a lot cheaper, you commit a lot less. If you don't like it, then, you know, it's like less risky. These are like kind of like themed versions of the game, basically. So this is like cleaning Santa's workshop. PC only. I think it's like, oh yeah, it should say there's like Mac compatibility. Hold on. Wait, where do you see that? I don't know how to check for that. I've never owned a Mac in my life. Wait, well, hold on. You and Haster are not upgrading your armors? Wait, why? Oh, do all the side quests. Okay, never mind. Wait, are you just like doing like a challenge mode thing? Like I would never like imagine like not getting the armor. Oh, kind of doing a challenge. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Maybe it's not. I mean, we can check that out. Hold on a moment. Oh, there is a Mac version for the base game by the looks of it. Okay. Missing Steam multiplayer but works with direct IP. I mean, that's nice. Achievements not working, Steam Workshop not working, cross-platform MP not working. Oh, that's not good. But then again, this is like from 2017, so I assume maybe they've got like, you know, maybe they fixed it up afterwards. Let's see. Mac games. Let's see, unfortunately... okay, never mind. Does it fully work? Oh, crack. Never mind. That's not the side we need to be seeing on stream. I mean, if Fanatical is selling it as a Mac game, then it should run. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's, like, you know, definitive. Just tryhards. I mean, fair enough. Out of curiosity, how much is your playtime at this point? Because you've been playing Rise since launch, right? Like on PC. So I'm like very curious. Except from like when you were doing like Battlefield. Like I'm going to assume it's not like as much as World was, right? Under 420.
Hello there.
Okay, fair enough. Oh my god, this guy's like stuck. It's like the wall beggar.
There you are.
Was 400 last night. Wait, did you do like a 24-hour like marathon? That's a lot. Oh wait, did I just give the guy my... Oh, I gave him all my money. That wasn't a good idea. I think you were around 2,500 hours. Yeah, I remember something like that. There's like 23, 24, 2,500. It's not clipping, it's a feature. Oh, that's like actually, you know, I think we're done with the stream for today. But this is like a good excuse as any to go check out my clips. Let's see, because I set up the stream deck to show me what's it called? It was like the clip manager. To like automatically grab clips when I press the button. And I am kind of wondering if it picked up the correct one. Let's see if it's this one. Yep, there we go. Oh god. This is rich. And also it picked it up perfectly. I'm loving this. Let me share a link with you. Like how do you share it? This one? Let's see. So yeah, this happened. This is like another clipping issue that happened in the game. I'm so happy it picked it up just perfectly. It picked it up just perfectly. So when Goshi was mentioning the sex glitch earlier, the what I just linked is that basically. There was like these like two weirds. No, it's not a loot clip. But I mean, you might think it as a loot clip. Can't really help you with that. It's just two NPCs that decided to get to know each other really, really well and also ignore the laws of gravity and physics. I'm like really, really puzzled as to what the hell it is that's going on here. That's one way to 69. I mean, there's like another clip, like a couple of minutes later, where I ran into these guys in the next bit in the building behind that. Let me see. It's like this one, right? Yeah, they basically just like kept going. This one wasn't clipped as well. It's this one here. You should like jump ahead to like the 15 or 16-second mark. But oh god, that's like that's so good. Yeah, I really don't know what happened there. Like this was not like a glitch that was present in the original version of the game. Like I'm like 1,000% sure about that. I've finished the original release of this game. This is basically like a remaster of that, by the way. But yeah, I finished like Outcast 1.1 basically like 3 or 4 times. I've never seen this happen. This might just like be an engine thing that they have like specifically in this version. It's so good. This is. I'm gonna make so many clips with this thing. I love it. I'm so happy. But yeah, I think it's probably like a good time to call it for today because I've been going for 3.5 hours. It's already 1 a.m. And I should probably be a bit responsible and get some sleep while I still can. So let's see. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks to Gibbon for the raid and everyone for tagging along with him. Thank you to, let's see, it was like Wales, Eagle. Who else followed? I think it's like Wales and Eagle. Anyway, if I'm forgetting anyone, my apologies. Let me try the raid thingy now. There's like I've set it up to also be able to do raids. See who's live? Oh, Millimage is live. Nice. Click. And I can raid Millimage. Hey, lovely. It's very late for me. I know. I mean, I started like 9 or 9:30 p.m. So it will inadvertently be too late by the time I'm done. It's just like a question of self-editing, to be honest. But thank you. Have a nice day / night. Regional equivalent. Again, thanks for tuning in and keeping me company. And feel free to drop by on Thursday when I'm hopefully gonna be picking this up again. Meanwhile, we also do like a challenge over the course of 2022. So that's the link there. But yeah, have a lovely rest of the evening. Thank you, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.